We back. What we doing? Yeah, we raising kings. What she doing? Yeah, she raising the king. What they doing? Yeah, they raising kings. Raising kings. Raising kings. What she doing? What he doing? Yeah, they raising kings. What I'm doing? What I'm doing? Yeah, I'm raising the king. Lady Love, what you doing? Yeah, she raising the king. We raising some kings. We raising some kings. Yeah. Raising Kings podcast. And we back. Yeah. Like we never left. Yeah. Yeah. You are now tuned into the Raising Kings podcast.
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
Happy Saturday night.
Yes, it's Saturday, but we gonna air this on Tuesday.
That's
so.
what's up. So y'all know this what we do.
Right.
We getting ready for you.
Yeah, that's
we getting ready for you. We think about you every single day, all the time. We can't wait to get back to you guys.
Yep,
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
We on this quest of being consistent because I know we've had some setbacks and stuff like that with a lot of things. But guess what? For the last 2 episodes, y'all gotta appreciate that it's been on time.
I'm telling you,
it's been
on time.
Absolutely.
100%.
What's that song? I might never there when you call,
Hey,
but I'm always on time. And it's been on time. 2 weeks in a row.
Ashanti.
Yes, 2 weeks in a row. But my name is Sassy.
And it's your girl, Lady Love.
And this is Hefe.
Yeah.
Hefe.
And this is the Raising Kings podcast. You are now tuned into it live in effect. And we got some juicy stuff to go in today. Because we wanted to switch it around a little bit. I mean, this is going to tie into our kids, but at the same time, it's not going to tie into our kids. So we're going to take the mother-father approach on this episode.
Right. In our daily lives and what we're going through and how we feel amongst each other, to each other when we get connected and we decide that, okay, this is going to be my husband. This is who I want for the rest of my life. This is who I want to be with, what have you. And what we decide to do from that moment forth. Right. And what we ain't going to do.
That's right.
And making sure that he understands what we ain't gonna do.
Yeah, because guess what? We got Hefe Pepe
from
on
the
episode. We got Hefe on the episode. So we got a man's point of view because we already started to turn up a little bit on this topic like right before. So we're going to get right up into it. Go ahead, Lady Love. Take it off.
Go ahead. What are we talking about? Talk to me.
I said take it off. Take off.
Take it off. Take it off.
This is not the X-rated.
Take it off. Y'all already know.
Episode.
Listen. I know last episode we said we wasn't going to tell y'all what we was turning up on. We said we wasn't going to do it no more.
No. We said like we going to do it for a little bit, but after a while we going to cut it off. All right. We still growing.
Sassy, we need to switch names. I should be Sassy and this should be Lady Love because she is showing y'all so much love right now, and I just threw y'all straight up underneath the bus. Like, but I just feel like because being that we still growing, so they still have a little window to go ahead and throw in them sponsors. Liquor, what we drinking on.
We are not doing it this week.
Hefe, Hefe, are you here?
No, listen.
You know what we was talking about, Hefe. You ain't hear that?
No, because we talking about we drinking something new this week, and this is something that I love.
Listen,
so I gotta big him up.
Listen.
No. What did you say? Right. You said it. The man himself.
All right.
What did you say?
One shot deal. One shot deal.
I have to.
We're gonna put him on deck one time
because I love it.
I don't know what's gonna be my new name. I don't even know what's my name. I can't be Lady Love because I'm on the radio with 2 lovers right now. Like, not that they love each other, but just the simple fact that y'all just showing so much love to them. We done did how many episodes, Sassy? I'm sorry. Everybody can't be on the same squad.
This is 14. This is episode 14.
Okay.
14.
And how?
All right, listen.
Since when did we start talking about these liquors?
From episode 2. Because episode 2 we was on wine, and then after episode we just
really stepped it up, boy. I done went in. And let me tell you something. I done retired off of that.
Listen,
I retired off of that.
Okay,
y'all ladies are doing what it do.
Yes,
yeah. But okay, listen. I promise this is gonna be the last episode because I have to. Because
all right, I gotta respect y'all. Mine. It's 2 against 1.
I am on.
Besides,
I mean,
I put my hands.
Not Hefe.
I put my hands up.
But Lady Love and I, we are on Privilege Hennessy.
Yes.
And Lord knows I love Privilege Hennessy. Even my dude love Privilege Hennessy because when he's on Privilege Hennessy, it's a
Oh, yeah.
It's a problem.
That's
I have to be like,
so
no,
important.
please stop it. That's enough. I can't. No more. That's it. It's that. That's it. Just finish.
No.
Privilege
God.
Hennessy is the best.
Yes.
Really?
So I love Privilege Hennessy.
What?
God.
So and then we have Babaku
Babunku.
on the table also.
White.
Yes.
The white. So
You
Ocean
see
Spray
her face?
cranberry and Dole orange juice. It's like the pineapple orange juice.
It is the best.
And the
I don't
Privilege
know what to
Hennessy
call this.
and the Babaku.
The Babanku.
Make
Yeah.
sure if y'all want to keep on
That's
hearing
that
y'all name on
suave.
this podcast, y'all
When you
go
throw
ahead
the
and
liquors in,
y'all
you always
send,
gotta like
send them crates.
You know when they be doing that Coke 45 commercial or the
got to.
commercial, you're talking that deep voice, that Coke 45,
Yes. Yes.
that Coors Light.
But yeah, but that was it. We threw their little promotion in there. So
There you
now
go.
we're gonna go ahead and
All
jump into what we talking about.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, Lady Love.
What we
So,
doing? What we doing? Where we at? Talk to me.
we
Tell me. What
Are
we
talking
doing?
about, I guess, in the first part of our topic, what we're gonna do. We have so much to talk to y'all about.
Yeah,
I'm
we got so much.
Like,
So this
so
probably gonna be a
excited
2-hour
'cause,
episode,
you know,
too.
it's like putting a muzzle on a dog. Like, you know, you can't talk, and you wanted to say so much, and now we got 1,000,001 topics. So now tonight, you know, it's one of the like hottest topics, I think, because it's talking about basically submission.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because that's what I
Right.
want to call it the submission.
The submission
Yeah,
episode.
submission,
Yeah.
submission to
I
your
agree
submission
with
to your
that.
man. That's what you're
Submit.
Yeah,
saying.
this is the submission
Submit.
episode.
Listen.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
Listen,
I agree.
Definitely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the submission episode.
Yes.
So we gonna kick it off. Kick it off, Lady Love. Let's go into let's first off talk about like what we were discussing earlier about like, you know, like the man approaching you, like they're so into you, they love you, but
Right.
what if they're not into your kids? Like they don't have
Right.
kids, they don't want kids, they don't have nothing to do with kids.
Right.
So how do you approach a situation like that?
Exactly. It's like who is leading who, and what will you deal with, and what
Listen,
you won't
let me
deal
tell
with.
you. Let me just cut it off. Like my son is my everything.
I'm
So
telling
if you gonna come in here, like, you know what's gonna impress me by you like concerned about my kid,
right.
talking to me about my kid,
Yep.
checking in on my kid, even though
Yep.
because I'm not the type of person that you
Listen
just
up,
gonna
fellas.
already meet my son.
Yep.
You probably ain't gonna meet my son for like a year or two.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Right.
just I don't play that game. You're not going. I mean, for me, I could deal with it. I could deal with a nigga and just be like, you know what, bye.
Right.
That's it, and I'm good with that. But
Right.
you're not gonna be wrapped up, be playing video games with my son,
Nothing.
get him all in his emotions and stuff like that, thinking he gonna have this father figure around and it's
Right.
not gonna work.
Right.
So I'm not the type of person that do that. But
Yeah.
what you gonna impress me by saying, how's your son?
Right.
What y'all ate today?
Exactly.
How your son doing in
Inquiring
school?
about him.
Yeah, if you hear me say, oh, well, I can't go out with you tonight because my son is a little ill.
Mhm.
Tomorrow, if you text me, you're gonna be like, yo, how your son doing?
Right.
That's the shit that's gonna impress me.
Right.
So if you ain't about my kid,
Yep.
don't even look my way.
That's it.
If you're
Just
not
know your
about my
standards.
kid, yes, do
Know
not
what
look
you
my way
really
because my
stand
son is my
for.
everything. And if you gonna be with me, you gotta accept my kid too.
Exactly.
Well, you got some dudes out here just don't really care though.
They don't
Right.
care, and them niggas that who
Right.
don't care can't come my way.
You know, you got some dudes out here really just want to care about themselves. You know, because most guys, you
Gotta
know,
cut them off.
most guys eat with their eyes.
Gotta cut them off.
They see what they see,
Right
and they just
there.
want to,
Right in the beginning.
you know. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. So
That's
if you see a dude, they gonna try to step to you, try to talk to you, and they're not trying to see your kid, you cutting them off.
Off top.
Yes. Why?
Off top.
Why? I have a child. Can't take
Absolutely.
him back. I knew him before I knew you.
Absolutely.
Hefe,
I'm doing
just,
for him now.
I just explained.
He gonna be in my life regardless if you're gonna talk to me now or never or whatever.
Yo,
Okay.
I just
He gonna
explained,
always be there.
I just explained 2 podcasts ago that it was a dude that I was messing with heavy. That we was like really like into each other, and I saw
Right.
him in racetrack and act like I ain't even know him.
Right. And
Like,
he
I
had
would
a
do that.
whole
Oh,
fit.
you do
Yeah,
that?
I would do that.
Whole
Like,
fit.
if you ain't like, it's a package, bro. Because I have a child. It's not just that my child is not there. My child is there. Like
What-
I have a whole other human
What
being
do you
that I
think?
brought
What,
into this world.
what do you think about those females that pick the dude over their child? Though?
Them hoes is
No.
lame.
Yeah. That's
Like they're just, you know, like, oh, I'm
terrible.
into this dude. I don't care. I've been looking for somebody I want to be. Because some
Yeah, some people do it.
Some
They
some
do it.
some chicks out there, they like you ladies seem, you know, y'all more self-sufficient, y'all more aware of yourselves.
Right.
But then you have some other
We're
ladies out
born
there
with it.
that feel like they have to be with a man. Like a man has to be with
And
them.
vice
They
versa.
can't be with a man and not
vice
really be
versa.
like they
Right.
feel like they're a
Sassy
woman.
knows
Right.
all about that vice
Oh,
versa,
hell
right?
yeah,
We
'cause
just
I
saw
don't-
some
I have time
photos.
for that.
Okay, we just saw some photos. That is so vice versa.
Yeah.
That is so vice versa. That's like, you know what a female would do.
Listen, for me, like
for a man that she really, really is into.
Yeah, I'm nah. Like those females are pure lame because it's like you brought this human, you carried this human being for 9 months.
Right.
You brought them into the world. Like as a mother, like we're more nurturing than the men, you know, than the man.
Right.
So it's like for you to just be able to just up and leave your child, you a sucker. Yeah. You're a scumbag.
Absolutely.
You're a whore.
Absolutely.
Whore.
To the 5th power.
Yes. Bitch. You all of that.
Right.
Everything.
So nah, you I don't even want to talk about them type of hoes on this podcast.
No.
That's terrible.
Get them no life.
Like somebody like that, especially a mother like that would do something like that. I mean, there's just no real explanation, no real definition.
As a man, like how could you trust that type of woman?
Really, that's the next thing I was gonna say too. For a man to be like, and we'll go with that and accept it.
Right.
You could just tell what type of savage he is.
Right. Exactly.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Talk about a girl that I knew in high school, like crazy. Her mother was dating this guy, dating this dude, whatever. Waited on her mom to leave and will always harass her, always do everything to her. We talking about she's 12, 13. This is going on while we in like school, like, and she's coming to school, middle school, and then in high school it's still continuing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because she can't talk to her mom about it. And when she finally got up the guts to talk to her mom about it, her mom kicked her out.
Wow,
so that's terrible.
Yeah,
her mom kicked her out.
Those are the women that needs validation, and
that's terrible.
And a man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
See, this is what I'm saying. That's part of what I'm saying as far as you have some women that's gonna take what the man is saying over your child or whatever the case may be, that's just terrible.
I know.
Yeah,
but she had a very happy ending, let me tell you, because like, and when we got up to high school, she got with a dude and he absolutely fell in love with her.
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
She got up enough guts to tell him her story, and I'm telling you, like, it was the most beautiful thing. I was so happy I was able to be there. I was a freshman at this time. Yeah. They juniors. So it's like, it's so cute. Black love, and listen, I went to Hialeah Senior High. I'm gonna just throw it out there. I went to Hialeah Senior High. And listen, oh my God, it was crazy. We had like a handful of black people there, so everybody knew everybody. I promise you.
So like it's all like Spanish and Cubans or something?
Exactly. That's Hialeah.
That's Hialeah.
Okay. That's over the bridge. Okay.
Oh, she said that's Cuban.
It is. Yes, it is. It's Spanish town. Yes.
Okay.
So, she ended up with the best guy. He used to bring her for Valentine's Day like 20 balloons, everything, just beautiful, shower her all the time, always neck and neck with her, just all the way up. I heard that it was like from my 9th grade year, their junior year and senior year, and even now to today on Facebook, they are together.
Oh, they still together? Oh,
they're
snap.
together.
Oh, wow.
And it's the cutest thing ever.
That's amazing.
It's the cutest thing ever.
They
They had their kids. It's just the cutest thing. She had a happy, I wish I knew a little bit more if she, ever tied in back with her mom. Right. But, just to, just in those knots, like close those knots, tie those knots up, so it won't keep going from generation to generation. Now her kids will be like, okay, well, I don't know my mom's mom. That lady who I was just speaking to is my father's grandmother. So they're only used to knowing their father's side of the family. They don't know their mother's side of the family because what she went through at such a young age was so detrimental, so crazy. She didn't understand, what was going on. Now she want to just block her mom completely off. But we cutting off a generation. Her mom knows her mom. These are your roots.
Right, okay. Right.
These are your roots.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
that's what's up, though.
She topic for me.
She had her happy ending, and that's amazing.
It was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
So that's dope. But like, Hefe, how you feel about that? Like, I mean, I know you married and everything like that. Right. So how you feel about like meeting like or dealing with like women with kids?
Right.
Well, even when I was like, not married or anything like that, like if
have
I
you
met
always
somebody,
been with her? Is this your first wife? Do you have multiple wives?
No, I don't.
We got to get into it.
He don't have multiple wives. This is not Africa.
I got it.
I don't have multiple wives.
The ladies would like to know.
I don't have
okay. So
I don't have multiple
Is
wives.
this your first marriage, second marriage?
Only one.
Only one. Okay.
Very good. And all your children are from the same woman?
Yeah, my two daughters. Yes. I only
Oh.
have one.
Oh.
My oldest one was from another relationship, a previous relationship.
Oh.
Yeah, but I wasn't married.
Okay.
You know, I was married.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, as far as what you were saying is me, like what you mean, like seeing women do.
Yeah, like how you
I don't know if you
how
can
did
answer
you
that
when
'cause
you were a single
Like
guy?
what? Yeah.
How did you feel about dating women with kids?
I
Have
always cherish.
you?
No, yeah, I have. I've been in relationships like that. I've always cherished the kids. Like,
So you always knew you wanted to be a father, or you never had a problem with
never. Even
children,
after that, like
kids
even
at all?
right, even before I even got married or anything like that, I was in relationships with women that had kids, and I cherished their kids.
Right, right.
Cherished their kids, looked after their kids, even picked them up from school or whatever the case may be.
That's what's up.
All of that. But I, was as far as the kids was concerned, it didn't matter whether I, if I accepted the kid just as well as I accepted the mother. So for you to be with somebody that you say you care about and you really want to be with, you spending time with them. If you're spending time with the mother, you have to spend time with the kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Have
saying?
to.
You have to.
You have to.
But you got some dudes out here that's not really ready for that. They're not really into having a ready-made family and you having a kid. Some of them are just willing to just want to come and smash and keep
and
it
that's
moving.
it, and be out.
Right.
And not really into no ready-made family
And
or
my
whatever the
thing
case
is
may
that
be.
it's like it's crazy because some of them same type of dudes who's not ready for a family, they have kids.
Right.
Yeah, but a lot of those dudes are still scumbags.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
them same dudes, they may have kids, but they still want their cake and eat it too. They still want to
Right.
be out on the street
Right.
smashing and doing this and
Right.
doing that. And they really not still really taking care of home. I mean,
Right.
really, what kind of real father are they
Right,
really?
right.
If you meet this dude and he's not even really taking care of his kid the way he's supposed to,
Right.
what makes you really think that he's really going to take care of your kid
yours.
like that?
But
Right.
then
And look after
again,
yours like that.
but then again, there are some men out there who don't give a goddamn about their kids or who don't take care of their kids, but they get with a woman. The child is not even theirs, and they treat that child like
Yeah, but those
like
are all
marvelous.
those are all type of I mean, those are that's just another type of derelict
Right.
type of dude.
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? They come in all shapes and sizes, just like the women, same thing.
Right.
But
Vice
it's
versa.
it's really all into your preference, especially with the women. I think, just like you ladies just said, if you know to me, I think a woman should always know their worth as far as them having kids and whatever dude they bring in their life.
Right.
They should know that. Listen, this if I know I'm going to be with this guy, I'm having feelings for him, I have to, you're going to see them traits off rip. Even before they even get next to your kid, you know
right,
their characteristics.
right.
You know what they're about.
Yeah, because you can
You know what I'm
always
saying?
you can
So you
always
can't fall
pick
blind
and
to any
choose.
of that.
Right.
Like what I'm saying, like how what impresses me is like how a dude would be like, yo, if you hear me say, oh, like we had plans, and I tell you, oh well, we gonna have to cancel them plans because my son is sick, so I can't really go out. But the next day he calling me, he's like, yo, how's your son? Or if he knows I have a son, or how's he doing in school, like little things to show me that you're concerned.
Right.
And I've been fortunate to deal with guys who have been interested.
Right.
But I'm just not the type of person that would off rip be like, okay, yeah, my son
Right.
got
Right.
a daddy now. No,
Right.
I'm,
No.
not, I'm not that type
Right.
of person. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
The
I'm not that
rip-
type of person.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, those are the type of things you see in the beginning. That's the
Right,
same reason why
right.
you're not
Yeah.
bringing nobody around your kid right
Yeah.
away.
Right.
But if that same dude, you say, oh, my kid is not feeling good today, or whatever the
Right.
case may be, he
Turns
doesn't really
it-
say nothing.
Right.
But then the next day you talk to him, he's like, oh, yeah, well, how's your day? What we going to do? What we going to do next? But
Right.
he never asks about your son.
Right.
That should be a sign right
Oh, yeah,
there.
that's a
Not really
straight
bring
up
it up,
sign.
but it should be
Yeah.
something in the back of your mind,
Exactly.
like, damn, he didn't even ask. Did I tell my son wasn't feeling
Exactly.
good? Whatever the case may
Right.
be.
Exactly.
Like, what's up? That should
Right.
tell you a little
Yeah.
bit about this
Would
dude.
you submit to a man like that, ladies?
Absolutely.
Would you submit
No.
to the whole topic is right now about submission?
Submission.
Well,
Would you
yeah.
submit to a man like that, ladies? That's
Well.
why I go back to you need to know. You need to know. You need to do the research. You need to find out who it is that you're dealing with before you introduce your children
To these
or if you don't have any children, to your family.
But at the end of the day, it's about human nature. Sometimes these ladies out here, they really don't, all the signs are there. This
Like,
dude is
what
who
type
he
of woman
is.
she is?
No,
Or
what type of
dude
she's dealing with, you know. But
it can be
sometimes
vice versa. You know, I'm on that vice versa too. Like everything
True.
you say, I'm telling you, it's a woman out there just like it. So I
True.
don't listen. I want to
True.
blur the lines.
True.
I want everybody to understand. Hefe is speaking from a male's point of view, but when I answer
Yes.
these questions, I'm speaking from a female's point of view. We're
Yes.
talking about the same thing. We are not, getting off topic. But I'm just speaking for the women. I'm sorry that he's not speaking for.
yes,
Everybody need a voice.
I'm speaking for a man's point of view.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the female would kind of know like what this dude's about. But then again, sometimes this female could be mesmerized. It could be a lot of different things. It could be emotional. It could be a majority of times it could be physical. Whereas
Right.
the physical is so outrageous and off the chain.
Okay.
Where that
Body
female,
done,
that female
boobs
would,
done, booty done,
that female would tend to.
cosmetic procedures.
How would you say would tend to let it slide, let certain things go by,
Right.
like well, we're just gonna let that go because he's
he good. She
I know
into
he
that.
didn't really
He
ask,
putting
he
it
didn't
down.
really ask about the kid, but he does this and does that. Listen, the
Right.
way that nigga was when he first came in the door, that's how the nigga gonna be when he leave out the door.
Women.
So don't expect when the nigga
Women.
come, he gonna be something different. Or you
Listen.
thinking, well, when the nigga come, I'm gonna be able to change. If you
Listen.
think you're gonna be with some nigga, you think you're gonna try to
Exactly.
change him,
Listen.
it's not happening.
Listen.
Right.
This is all for you. Yes. Listen to that. It's the truth because it goes vice versa.
Absolutely.
It goes
Listen,
vice
you got some
versa.
dudes out. Listen,
Look at her.
and I said
Look
it.
at what she's doing.
You got some
How
dudes
you
out-
even met her? Don't get upset.
Listen,
Don't get upset. You met her in a club. Don't get upset.
Listen.
Don't
Again,
get upset. You met her where you met her. Don't get upset.
But I got a question
Listen.
about that.
You already know.
I
But
say it
have
all
an
the
objective
time.
like that,
I
though.
say it all the
You
time.
already know.
Whatever campaign
Listen.
you ran on when you was first trying to get
Vice
down,
versa.
Right.
you understand?
What
Whatever-
attracted you attracted me.
There you go.
But here's the thing, though. Sometimes, we have our little cliques, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's always one chick that you have to drag out the house sometime.
Correct.
So sometimes, not all the time, because you met her
Correct.
there, that's what she into. Because even though I'm
Correct.
into the music business,
Vice
I don't
versa
give
for
a
the
goddamn-
males.
I don't care about the club.
Vice versa for the
So
males.
I just think it's just you have.
It's some men in there that ain't
But
been
see-
in there for a long
But you know,
time
let me
or
tell you
at
something.
all. It's their first
Again,
time.
too, it's about the person. It's about the maturity.
Here we go.
It's
Exactly.
about who the person is,
Right.
what that person has
What
experienced
that
in their
person
life,
stands for.
and what they believe in and what
Yes,
they've been through.
Their
A
morals.
lot of niggas out here ain't really been through nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say again, a lot of dudes out here are just only looking with their eyes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how it's in our nature just to be like, damn, look at this. It's like you see a big
Right.
plate, a big table of food, and you just want to get down. But it's not always
Yep,
like
looking
that.
with your
But
eye-
now
exactly.
when you bring it into your house now, and you expect it to be one way, and it's not really that way.
Right,
And then when
exactly.
you get down and you in the mix of it,
This is what I'm saying.
you talk about, well, let's try to flip the script.
Exactly.
We can change.
That's what
Man,
I'm saying.
listen.
That's why that should have been established before she even came in the house.
Yeah, well, sometimes
It's
well,
steps.
sometimes it could
It's
even
levels
be
to this
established.
shit.
Sometimes,
It's levels to this shit.
absolutely.
Take your time.
But
Take
sometimes,
your time, ladies.
sometimes, even with dudes too, man. Sometimes it depends on the campaign. He can run on a campaign. Oh, you're this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that. But then
Right.
once he gets in the crib
Right.
and he starts getting comfortable,
Right.
and he starts taking his shoes off,
Right.
it's a whole nother story.
Right?
It's a whole nother story.
True. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So
It happens on both ends.
it all depends on what you really willing to tolerate,
Right.
what you really willing to stand for, and what you ain't willing to stand for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you just have to watch. You have to watch for those signs. A lot of us, we do fall victim to the physical.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He probably
First,
he
the
probably get on that
attraction.
privilege Hennessy and be like, hey.
Right.
You know,
I
I
mean-
was just about to say, why is that? Do you think the majority of time liquor or they have to be underneath under a certain substance in order to feel
No.
attracted to certain women
No.
or
No,
vice
I
versa?
Listen,
so.
Or
you could listen,
What
you
you
could
think?
you could just be sexy, and like I
and
said,
that's just what you want.
right.
That's just
could
what
be,
you want. When
it's
did you
that
know that?
attraction.
Eat with
When
their
you
eyes.
knew which,
Right.
I want to know. When did you know you wanted a certain type of woman? What age were you? I'm speaking and I'm asking because I have a son and he's 7, and I just want to know. I need to look out for these things. I need to
Well,
look out for him.
I was very
masturbating
young.
or something or whatever in a room
Well.
and not going in his room. Like I need to.
Well, that
know
ain't
what
gonna
age I need
happen.
to give him some peace.
That ain't
Because
gonna
right about
happen.
now he has 0 peace.
That
I be
ain't
on
gonna-
his ass like
That's
white
not
on
gonna.
rice.
That's not gonna happen until I would say it's not gonna happen until about maybe his teens, maybe 11.
Because I don't want to punk him out neither. I don't want to punk him out.
Well, no, but 11 to 12. But I could tell you, with me, I started liking chicks very young. Like I told you, I kissed my first girl in like kindergarten, so it was always liking little girls and thinking little girls is pretty and stuff like that.
I wonder if my son already had his first kiss. And I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know nothing about it.
But I know he's had like multiple chicks that he's liked.
We had an episode about.
How'd you know that?
Women.
He told you, or how'd you know that?
Because he will always tell me about like he has I always knew that my son had a preference at a young age.
Like
a preference. Like he don't like dark-skinned girls.
No, sir.
Yes, he does not like dark-skinned girls.
Really?
Like at all. Because even like in the stores, like we would go in the stores and stuff like that, and like the little light-skinned girls would walk up to him, and he'll be all
super happy.
But when the dark-skinned girls come, he just be like
shy away, don't say nothing.
Yeah. Even one girl, he was just like, ew. She was just looking at him like, oh hi, and he was just like, ew.
Wow.
Yeah, he said ill. And then it was a situation where we were in the tag agency. We were in the tag agency, and we were I was renewing my tag or whatever like that, but the systems went down, so we was in there hella long. So while we in the line, it's this little black girl. She's dark skinned, so she's scooting over while he playing, scooting over. So he looking at her, and he's scooting over.
Is she like
so
his
she
same
just
age?
Yeah, they were the same age.
Wow,
they were the same age. So she's scooting over, and she's trying to look, and he looked at her like, "Bitch, if you don't get from around me."
Wow.
And he turned his back. And then she still was trying to look, and he just got up and walked in the line with me.
Wow.
So then
cold shoulder.
Yeah, cold shoulder.
Wow.
So then this other family came in, and it was just like it was a bunch of them. They had to be like. It was like maybe like 6 or 7 little kids with them, but they was, they was light skinned. They was Spanish or whatever like that. So he just offered it. He was like, "Hi, would you like to play my Nintendo DS?"
Wow.
And he just gave it to her, and they was laughing. And they was just having a good old conversation. I was like, "Oh, this little kid got a preference.
Oh my goodness,
this little kid got a preference."
So
it's been multiple occasions where I kind of put 2 and 2 that he got a preference.
He'll probably change as he gets older.
I don't know, because it ain't changed. Because even now, you know what I'm saying? Now he still likes like those fair skinned girls.
Right.
And you know what really got me was with his PE teacher. This was like first grade. The PE teacher was like, "Yo, your son is the man." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Yo, he got 2 girls fighting over for him in the class right now."
Wow.
I'm like, "What does that mean?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, he was like, "Your son has to literally sit in the middle of them, one on one side, one on the other side, to be able to keep them calm, because all of them always fight because they want to sit next to him."
Wow.
Yeah, man.
It's that appeal.
Gee whiz. And what grade is he in?
Well, this was when he was in the first grade. He's now in the fifth grade.
He's gonna have this problem for the rest of his life. So just stay tuned. He's gonna have chicks coming out of here like you would not believe. You just wait.
I got a I have a totally different perspective of when my son was in the first grade.
Right.
Girl, oh my God. Like all of them little babies were little hornballs. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I literally went to his school. Okay. Went to his school to pick him up. One kid was walking out with his mother, right? Now it's like 6:30, whatever. The sun is going down. It's dim. Okay. How this little boy really pictured me, how he really seen me, I have no idea. Because he was in a hallway coming towards me in complete darkness. Because those school lights hadn't came on yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So he saw me walking up, and when he finally came out, he's like, "Mommy, that's your son, my friend's mom, right? That's my friend's mom. I don't want to say my baby name, but that's my friend's mom." So she was like, "Okay, is she supposed to be somebody important?" Oh. He's like, "But mommy," he stopped and everything, tugged her hand, wow. "But mom, that's my best friend's mom." Oh. Look at her, mom.
Yeah, pay attention.
That's gonna be my wife, mom. Yeah. That's the woman I want, mom. I want this woman right now, mom. That's who I want to talk to, Ma.
Wow.
That's my wife right there, Ma. I'm in love with this woman right there, Ma. I'm going to marry this woman. When I walked into the classroom, they knew when I changed the color of my hair. Oh, my, all the boys would jump up. Oh, my gosh, she's red now.
All the boys, you mean all the boys in the class noticed
classroom noticed me, would open the door for me when it was time for me to leave. Need a pencil to sign your name, sign your son out.
Exciting.
Would you like some candy? They're one.
Yeah,
they're in the first grade. They're in the first grade.
I was in the first grade before too. I remember seeing the ladies come. Teachers were like, damn, look at Mrs. So and So. Did you see her?
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret, though. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret.
What's the secret? It better be good.
Before I ever had kids, I always said I always wanted to be that mama that went to the school and all my sons' friends was like, "Damn, that's your mama."
So I guess your dream came true.
I ain't finished yet, though. I ain't finished yet. They ain't even get the best of me yet.
Oh, okay.
I ain't even get the best of me yet. I'm coming, though. I'm coming.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that I don't know. We just have to just watch and because at the same time I don't want to embarrass myself because my son feel like he get embarrassed for anything. Like he'll ask me a question in the store and I would be like, no, why would you think that?
He's just
and he would just be like, why did you have to say it so loud? I'm like, what? You just asked me about the chicken nuggets. Goodness. Is that something? So we just have to watch for them. But I don't know.
I actually think my son kind of like it. It's kind of crazy. It makes him the man. It makes him the man, honestly, for real. Like when we first moved into our house that we just was in for like 2 years or whatever, I started taking him down like very close to for his aftercare. Mm-hmm. So now all the kids on the block are in that very same aftercare. So they may not all go to the same school, but they in the same neighborhood. Right. We're neighbors. Mm-hmm. So now he's in that aftercare, and on the very first day when he came home, I'm getting out the car. He getting out the car. All the kids outside skating and everything, and they're like, "Hi, da 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 da. Hi, da da da, mommy."
Wow.
Like he's the man. Crazy. I don't know. I think he likes it.
Oh, you think he likes it?
I think he likes it. Because he's the man.
His mother looks good, so he's not embarrassed that his mom. Because
it'd be some anywhere.
It'd be some foot dragging assholes to be coming to these schools, yo.
Stop playing.
I'd be like, yo, why would you come to school pick up your kid like that, embarrass your kid, yo?
Right.
But jumping back into the topic, man, it's just
submission.
I mean, I don't mind submitting to a man. You know what I'm saying? If he is gonna
go ahead,
if he is going to agree with everything that you stand for.
No. It's not even about.
Are you gonna be willing to give and take?
Because it gotta be. It's mutual. The feelings are mutual.
Listen, if you got your man, okay, let's say this right here, ladies. You got your man that's providing everything. He's that man's man. Okay, he pays the bills. You got a nice car. You got a nice house. But when he comes in the house, he tells you, listen, it's my way.
Right.
I run this. Okay? Everything is provided for you. You can't do this. You can't do that.
Caveman mentality. Okay.
Caveman?
I
Listen,
said it.
I'm providing everything. I'm not stopping you from nothing. You can go shopping. You can go do what you want to go do.
And he be doing push-ups.
When I tell you it's time to sit down, it's time to sit down. What's wrong with that?
But what is it that I'm doing? I think it depends on what is it that I'm doing that you won't know. What do you mean?
If
it's something that I enjoy doing, you cannot tell me to stop or sit down or something like that.
What do you say?
Did I embarrass you or something?
I'm not saying you embarrassing me, but it depends on what you're doing. You can do things.
Or is it something that I'm doing now? Like I just created my own very podcast, so I'm away from the house a couple hours. You got a problem with that?
That's too much. You need to go home.
No.
You're
doing too much. You're taking away time from me. You're taking away time from me.
Okay.
You're taking away time from me.
Hold on. What if while you at work and you doing? That's when I'm recording my podcast. It's not even interfering with our time.
So then what?
It depends on what got going on with the podcast. The podcast got to be presentable.
Caveman mentality.
Listen.
You want to be in control. We are not your Pinocchios.
We wanted to be married.
We are here to help. We are a help,
right?
Mate.
But we wanted to be married.
We came.
You are
from
getting
your
everything.
Rib.
You are getting everything you desire. everything you desire, anything you ask for, vacations, cars,
Sweeten it up.
whatever.
Sweeten
But
it
here's
up.
my thing. It's not all about that because, like, the man could provide everything he wants. And then when he ready to leave your ass, now you've been sitting at home for 7 years. You ain't further your education. You ain't do nothing. So when he leave you, you stuck.
What you
You
doing?
don't even have a sense of your own.
Yeah.
What
So
you
it's
doing?
Like,
Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing in the house? Are you keeping it
listen,
spicy?
Let me tell you something. You could do all type of stuff for a man, and if he want to leave you, he gonna leave you. What you said? Dudes eat with their eyes.
This is true.
They eat with their eyes.
So if she switch up and she's no longer like voluptuous,
it ain't about.
Well, I'll tell you. Listen to me.
Or whatever.
Listen.
Then
there's
what?
some
Because she done had some.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. With me personally, my lady that I'm with, like some dudes could be. See, I'm a realist. I'm just saying what I'm just saying what I'm saying just to spice up, just to see how you ladies are. I'm not saying per se this is how I am.
Okay.
But some ladies ask for certain things and they want certain things. If my man to do this, my man to do that. Okay, now you got all of that.
Right.
But now he's telling you to sit down.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to settle for that?
Yeah, that's
Do
true.
you really still want to have your own identity?
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying?
So can you live in his shadow?
Here's the thing, though, Hefe.
Go ahead.
I'm not that type of female.
Okay.
Like, I'm not the type of female that want to sit down. I don't
Okay.
want to sit down.
Right.
Okay.
Because I know how to do it all by myself. So what do you give? The only thing that you're gonna giving me is your male anatomy. That's it. That's the only thing you just giving me.
Is her and in our viewers' opinion, is Sassy's opinion of what a male is, because he's not whatever. He doesn't like have anything but sexual.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, most men. I'm gonna tell you something.
Like, how is her standards too high?
No,
Most
men ain't gonna do it. Most men ain't.
They're not gonna hear about it. They're not gonna do
it. Let me tell you something. The average dude. Sometimes are not really in touch with themselves anyway, so they're not gonna know how to deal with her.
They're not exactly.
You understand? Because she's very strong.
Maybe that's all they want. Maybe that's all they want.
No man wants that. No. I have not come across
no man that
you
have to have a man. No,
I'm talking about just getting it and go.
No. Well, that's the only thing he's going to be able to do at that particular point in time. But to take a relationship much further, where she's going to say, "Well, okay, I want to be with this dude for the rest of my life." He's going to have to come to an understanding with her to understand, listen, she's a go-getter and she's going to do what she have to do. They're going to have to be two go-getters together to make that thing work.
Right.
If she don't find that, it's going to be hell and hot water up in that crib, any which way you want to look at it.
I'm going to touch base.
Jealousy too.
I'm going to touch base.
That too.
But I'm going to touch base. I'm just going to touch base on a little situation that I was going through. Like, I have a friend, like, we kind of was talking, but like he's kind of on a whole another different level of like the whole wokeness and of
black power,
of the black power
activist
thing.
Power.
Yeah, he's like an activist. He's out here really trying to change things. Like, and the thing is, like,
where does he live?
He doesn't live. He lives in North Carolina, but it's a whole deep subject. I don't even want to really call him out like that on here.
Right.
But like. He was like the thing is though he's not really like no soft dude. He's a convicted felon though. But he's changing the laws. Like he's out there trying to like say like, okay, why I can't vote? Why I can't do this? Like he's really changing things. So did he do prison time? Yeah, he served 10 years in prison.
And when he was in prison, that's when he educated himself. Or did he feel like that from the get go?
Honestly, though, he was always a smart dude. Like he was always
right.
Smart.
But in terms of activists and what?
I don't even think it was in prison. I think that like when he was
when
released,
they find out a lot of stuff because they got a lot of time to read.
It wasn't him.
Books are accessible.
No, because he's always read. He was always a smart dude. But he got caught up in a little situation. He did serve some time. He got shot in his neck and all type of stuff. Like he's really not supposed to be here. He's not even supposed to have a voice right now. Wow. That bullet went through his neck.
So he's using his voice now for good.
Yeah, so he's using his voice for good. So he's kind of like,
shout out to you.
He's kind of doing. I'm not even gonna call his name out there because he don't even deserve that right now.
That's
I'm mad at
him. That's all right.
He said he doesn't even
deserve
that right now. He don't deserve that type of power right now.
We thank you in spirit. We thanking you over the
airwaves. Bump all that. But what I'm saying,
maybe you hear us. Maybe you won't.
No, I'm just gonna explain this little story and then
if
F him.
Give us a like.
No, you ain't giving
I'm just gonna explain the story because it's about the topic. I'm gonna explain the story and that's it. Bye.
Yes, come on.
You know what I'm saying? So he's like on this quest to really like change and change the laws for like felons and stuff like. He really
that's a real good thing.
I'm saying, and that's what attracted me to him because he's a stand up dude. You know what I'm saying? He's like he don't care. Like he's already got death threats, all type of stuff. Like happened to him and stuff like that.
Since
he don't
he's
care.
Been out of prison?
Yeah, he's been out of prison for about like 3 years now, but he's been making a change. He's creating waves. That
he's
moving up
he's
there.
really stepping into his
he's
situation.
Moving up there in rank and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it impresses me. But the thing about him that I feel like we
wouldn't
not
be able
gonna get
to
along.
submit to you.
No. But he can't submit because he's a man on a mission. So I would have to be the one to submit to him, and I don't mind that. But
I don't know.
But I
believe
submit to him. How?
No, but we're on two different courses of life, right?
We both have to submit.
I'm into entertainment. I'm doing my music. I'm doing my podcast and all type of stuff. But then he's on this mission to change the narrative of felons, and to change like the whole black race thing and stuff like that, and the issues that we having against the black man and the police and stuff like that. But I feel like you guys can make it work.
So basically, he wants you to sit down.
But let me get he don't want you to sit down because he loves the fact that I got the whole Raising Kings podcast.
I still see ties.
He loves that. But hold up. Let me explain. So like we were talking, right? We talking or whatever like that. So we talk daily. So we got into a little subject. He was just like, the woman would never be on the same level as the man.
Right.
And I'm like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, what do you mean by that? He's just like, the woman can never do what the man do. So he's going off into this like this whole 1882, this caveman mentality. Right. He's all saying, the woman can't chase, the woman can't hunt. I'm like, what does that mean? The woman, can you hunt? Can you go catch a bison? I'm like, nigga, do you even eat bison?
Right.
You telling me all this stuff that women can't do this and women that are you chasing down and cutting up and cooking a bison yourself?
Right.
You can't tell me that, we can't do this, but yes, so you're not even doing that. So you should not even be in the grocery store buying packages of meat. Right. If you're talking all this blah, blah, blah stuff, you need to be out there catching the bison yourself. You need to be out there catching the chicken,
oh my goodness.
Twisting the chicken neck, pulling it off, and plucking the chicken hand by hand. You need to be the one out there in the ocean, grabbing the fish by hand, taking it and scaling that shit yourself. You're supposed to be the one catching the beef. You're supposed to milk the cow yourself. You're supposed to be out there chopping up the cow,
this is very
skinning the cow. You're supposed to do that yourself. See? So how you going to tell me that a woman can't do what you do when you don't even do it, nigga? You ain't no man, nigga. If you telling me hold up.
Have to
let me finish, because you telling me all this stuff that you out here do. The women can't do this, but you not even doing this, nigga.
Right.
You going in the store, you walking in the aisle with your little cute shoes and your nice little khaki pants, and your stuff. You strolling in the aisle, and you picking up the meat like, the meat costs $19.99. This is going in my cart, nigga. Are you catching the bison, nigga? Mm-hmm. Nigga, I do hunt. I hunt every day because I'm a single mother and I take care of my kids and I pay my bills. I hunt every day. So you can't tell me that I can't do what the man do. Nigga, is you paying my bills? Is you paying 100% of these bills? A lot of men want these women to submit, but you're not paying 100% of these bills. Y'all paying half and half. Right. Nigga, you're a half of man.
There you go. So you can't
You are a half of man. Because when we're in labor, we're in 100% of that labor. You don't feel that pain. Right. We feel it. We go through it. So my nigga, until you could push out a baby, until you could go to work 8 to 12 hours a day and come home, cook food, make sure your kids' homework done, make sure your kids in bed and all that stuff, and do all, you're a half of man. And I won't be submitting to none of you half of man niggas. And that's
so this goes back to my point.
Lady Love, y'all take that call. I gotta take this. Hold on.
Okay. And that goes back to my point. So basically, like I said, you dealing with a dude that's basically telling you,
I'm sorry guys, that was my homeboy. He's like he got locked up or whatever, and I was trying to take that call to see what I could do to help him. So I apologize. But I missed the call. Damn. Wow. I feel so bad right now.
Oh, that's terrible. But back onto that conversation. That's basically what I was saying earlier. As far as this dude, he seems like a good dude. He sounds like a good dude. Mm-hmm. But what he's showing you on the front end is what you're probably going to get on the back end. Right. He doesn't see you on his level. He doesn't see you as an equal. Right. He sees you less of an equal.
You should not submit to a type of man like that, right?
There you go. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your net worth. Ladies, you know what you bring to the table.
Coming from a man.
You know what you're bringing to the table. You know what you have to offer. Mm-hmm. It's all about your worth. It's just like I said. If he's telling you this on the front end that he don't feel you his equal, and you're not on the same wavelength, then what makes you think he's gonna be going the back end? Would you think you want to get into a situation with a guy like that and say, well, I could change him. He'll be different.
Exactly, because I peep out from the beginning. But here's the thing, though. Let me break down some of his good qualities. He asks about my son all the time.
It really doesn't matter.
He's invested in that. No, but I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you some of his good attributes. You know what I'm saying?
He is just.
He
Go
is
ahead,
like,
chop these heads
but the whole thing is,
it's true.
Like he feels
listen,
like I'm not,
a lot of
like
them
a
always
woman is not his
listen.
equal.
A lot of them always have good qualities.
I wanted to ask him if he's gay. I was like, nigga, you might as well be with a man. I wanted to say that, but I said I'm not gonna disrespect him like that. I wanted to tell him, nigga, you might as well go ahead and be with a nigga. Because if you feel like I ain't your equal, nigga, then what why are you looking at the woman? That means that you so interested in the man that you don't even care about the woman. So what you need a woman for?
Still entertaining me? Why? Right?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do.
Right.
It's amazing.
But you listen, like I said, man, you know, with the men, it's what you looking for. And if you looking to be with somebody and you looking to have a relationship with somebody long term, I mean, obviously, when you get into a relationship with somebody, you care for somebody, you want to be with somebody that, you know, you can have long term relationships with. So you want somebody compatible, you know? So at the same time, these are the qualities you're looking for. I mean, those are like red flags off a rip. Right, you know what I'm saying? If he's somebody that's, I mean, of course, you know, if he's been, you know, he's been down before and he's changing his life, he has all great qualities, but are those the qualities that's compatible for you to have a long-term relationship with this person? You might be able to be good friends with him and stay friends, but not on a relationship tip.
And that's the point. Like me and him, I feel like that's it. I already had deciphered him and stuff like that. Say, yo, we could only be good friends and stuff like that. We could talk and we could chill because like that whole narrative, like I'm talking about, it was heated. I was about to say, nigga, is you gay, nigga?
See, I'm a different type of dude.
I was about to go there.
I'm a different type of dude. I'm not trying to. I'm not a jealous type of dude. Like I'm intimidated. Me personally, I'm not intimidated by no other dude. I'm not intimidated.
You're so secure with your marriage.
I'm just confident in myself.
Yourself, exactly.
Period. It doesn't matter whether a dude like I don't have to worry about, like, some dudes would be like, let's say you could be you're beautiful in every aspect. And some dudes like to sit on that hen house and keep watching. I gotta watch my girl is going. I ain't got time for that.
Right.
If you can go out, if you go out in the street and you go to the mall and dudes are not trying to talk to you, then you need to check yourself if guys are not trying to come and talk to you, because you must not keeping yourself together. So they should be trying to talk to you. But you being in a relationship with somebody, you should already know who you with and what you have at home or whatever the case may be, and you know where you at.
And if you willing or not willing to submit and be good and not be bad.
Well, I mean, be bad,
good and not be bad.
Well, it all depends on how you're gonna be bad.
Be good and not
be bad.
Be bad.
Yeah. Well.
Be good. Yes.
That's how it be. You know, but at the same time.
So when your man tell you to sit down, you gonna be like,
well, but that's only if your man is doing that. I mean, no man. I mean, I was just being facetious, and I was just being,
you were giving them a voice, and that
right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We have to give everybody
but
a
it's
voice,
not really,
no matter how outlandish the idea or the concept or the.
I truly believe a woman, if you in a relationship with a, you in any type of relationship, that the other person, each of y'all should have your own identity.
Yeah,
you should be able to. You should be able to relate and be able to conversate.
Right, exactly.
Your man or your significant other shouldn't be telling you, well, no, you got to sit down.
Right.
I mean,
you should watch yourself.
Right, and at the end of the day, it's about trust. You know what I'm saying?
Because even if like the man is like the breadwinner and he's like taking care of home, why your lady can't have her own podcast or have some type of thing that she working on her own?
You got some dudes that just feel like, listen, I'm bringing the bread home. I'm doing everything. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Basically,
and all I want is you to stay home.
No, not only that, but what I say goes. If I tell you can't do this, you can't do that. That's it. We married.
It's a good
I'm
idea.
your wife. I'm your husband. I tell you what you need to do.
Like
you need to shut your mouth and sit down.
You
Someone like that. But, I mean, that's a situation that's just toxic. That's a situation I don't think is going to last the long haul or whatever the case may be, because at some point in time, you're going to get tired of that. And you're going to be like, you know what? it's
but
time
what
for
if
me
he's
to
doing
go.
absolutely everything? I gotta speak for those women. What if he's doing
everything-
absolutely everything?
Everything ain't always everything.
Everything.
Well, everything ain't always
What
everything.
is?
You still want your own identity, don't you?
Should, but what if?
Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
if it's in the instance that she doesn't, then she doesn't.
You
For
know?
me, like,
That's the most.
listen,
That's the best. That's Saint Mary right there.
I can submit to a man to a certain point, but I'm used
How
to
far
doing
will you
like.
submit?
There we go.
I'm just used
there
to
we
doing.
go. That's
How
the
far
real
will
question.
you submit? How far?
That's
Because
the
I'm just
question.
used to just doing everything on my own. Like I could do like.
But what if
Your kid is the last stand or the first stand?
what if he acknowledges that, wow, you really do a lot, but babe, just sit down, babe, don't worry about it, I'll do this right
See,
now.
if it's like that, then yeah, that shit turn me on.
You see what I'm saying?
You gotta know what you
but,
gotta
but in
say.
any relationship,
You gotta talk to
you
me.
know what? In any relationship too, I could really still be telling you, I don't want you to do a podcast.
Right.
But if I just come to you and just bogart you, like, man, you ain't doing no goddamn podcast.
Oh,
But I'm
nah.
like, babe,
I'ma
you
do
know
it.
what?
All in the
I really do
delivery.
think, babe, you know what? I really do think you're doing really great with this podcast.
All in the delivery.
But I think there's really something else that we really could do to put our energy into something else where we could really be doing this, that, and the third.
And then,
Wouldn't you may have second thoughts?
listen.
No, because I'm gonna be like, yo, like, but this is something that I really love. I feel like it can really
Sometimes
make
it's
an
some
impact
crazy
to the
women.
world.
Sometimes it's some crazy.
I just feel like a man should support though. Like if,
No,
if your
I believe so
if
too.
your woman out here trying to say, okay, she got something that she doing, something small, let her do it. Why I can't do it?
Something-
I
Why I
believe
gotta
so,
just
too.
sit down and change diapers all day?
something
Well,
that
some
she.
man, that's
it
what
has
they want to
be-
see
That's
you
what-
do.
that's what they
But you
wanna
know what
see
it is?
that
It's
she submits
generational
to.
too. It's
Right.
generational.
There we
It's
go.
what you seen, like if what you
Right.
seen your parents doing,
Right.
and what
Yeah.
you seen your mother, like just like this guy. Maybe his upbringing, even though he has all these good qualities, maybe his father told his mother, listen, and told him, the women, you know,
His
the man
father
is number
wasn't even
one.
around.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
he
his
must have
father
learned it
wasn't
from
around.
somewhere, read it
Yeah.
in a book, something. He must have got it from somewhere. He just didn't wake up and felt like this
You
is
know
how,
what's
how
his
it's supposed to be.
It's just a protection.
You know
thing.
what's his problem? Like he's very smart, so he just think that he's just smarter than everybody. He could say
Yeah,
anything.
that too. You
because
got
he
niggas like that too.
He served all his time in jail.
You got that. You got
and he
niggas like that
making
too.
He making such a difference that he just.
Well,
like,
I
He
mean,
might
listen.
think
I
it's
mean,
a
you could
protection
serve.
thing,
Listen.
though.
I mean, listen. I mean, you could serve time in jail. I saw one and good, but that don't really give you brownie points for the type of person you
Yeah,
are
he
and
just
who you
think
are.
that-
Who
he
you
just
are
think
is
that
who
he
you
know
are.
it all
I'm
and
telling
this and then
You know,
yeah.
sometimes you could be too smart for your own good.
Yeah, and I
Sometimes
think-
you
I
just
think
can't know everything.
That's him.
You
That's
know,
him.
you can't know everything because at the end of the day, there's always something to be learned.
Listen.
Okay? Always
it
something
is
to be learned.
A protection thing.
What
It's
protection
a
thing?
protection thing. I'm telling you, he feels like since he met you or something like that, like he has to protect you. He had to protect
By
his mama
what?
because his daddy wasn't there. Okay? Listen, he had to be the man for her. So he got to be the man for you. Like he has to always constantly nag you, see what's wrong with you, make sure you happy. You like the center of his world because that's how his mom was for him. That's what his mom was for him. He was the only male. You never know. This psychological stuff get real deep.
It do though.
It get
It
real
do.
deep.
But all that-
He
Right.
probably listen. It get real deep. He probably feel like he needs to be near you at all times.
Layla,
Well,
Crazy.
all that.
well, a nigga
Because
like
Hefe, what
when
you
tell
said,
with a nigga.
I'm an alpha female.
Well,
So
you find a nigga like that got to be next to you like that all the time. You better check that nigga.
yeah, nah,
Psycho.
I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. But that, you know that was our little
I'm
topic.
a realist, man. I don't like I said. I'm a realist. You know,
Yes,
I'm a
you
dude
a
that's
psycho?
a level headed. I have a level headed understanding. I can pretty much have a conversation with pretty much almost anybody
Great.
and come to understand it. And I could agree to disagree,
Right.
whatever you believe in or whatever the case may be,
Exactly.
and move on.
Right.
You understand?
Now wait a minute. Pause.
Go ahead.
Like I said before we started, do you feel like that's based upon age or based upon wisdom, based upon the circumstances that you've been through and you've seen in your life that you've lived upon that you are able to be so comfortable with making that statement?
Absolutely. I've always been confident as a even as me growing up as a man. I mean, I was never a follower. You couldn't just make
I
me
love
do
it.
things.
I love
Like
it.
I couldn't just you just
I love
couldn't
it.
just because you doing something.
I
I
love
remember
it.
I remember one time straight up again.
I love it. I always say that my son is a boyish boy. Like he's
No.
a boy. He's like
You
he's
just
gonna
ain't
be a
gonna make me
manly
just do
man.
anything.
Yeah.
He is gonna be a manly man, and I just love that. And I'm
Yeah.
so grateful because I feel like that's what I want. I want him
No.
to grow up to be a man.
I'm
And
not
I don't
I'm
want
not
him to be no
intimidated.
punk.
I don't get intimidated by other people. I don't get intimidated by other dudes. I don't get intimidated by because It could be a Barack Obama. I'm not intimidated by him because he's who he is. I'm a man too.
Right.
I pump blood through hit my heart just like he does. So whatever he could do, I could do the same thing too. So why should I be intimidated? It's the same thing with my woman. I'm not intimidated by other dudes being around her or who might talk. If a dude can come to my woman and go talk to her and take her, then she wasn't meant for me in the first place.
Hello.
She wasn't really built for me anyway.
This is a page out of my own damn book, y'all.
She wasn't built for me anyway.
This is a page
out
of my book.
There's some dudes, you got some dudes that be on their woman so hard that they don't even want to see them turn a corner and get out their eyesight. Because for real, and that's something this old head told me a long time ago. You with your female or whatever female you with for a long time, you've been with her for more than 2 to 3 years or whatever the case may be. You know what that female's capable of doing when you're not around. You may not want to admit it and you may not want to tell nobody else, but you know what she's doing when you're not around. You know if she's going to go out there and go play around and go do whatever she's going to do or flirt and do this and do that. You know what you got in your house. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you're willing to accept it, that's just what it is. But you really do know.
And then that's him submitting. Yeah. That's him submitting to her ways.
There you go. She may not be telling him he has to submit, but he's submitting because he's willing to tolerate it and deal with that.
What did I say? What you tolerate is all about submission.
You know what I'm saying?
Toleration.
And the thing about it is, and what I say again, we fall into this category. And I'm not saying I'm immune to it, but we fall into this category all the time. We tend to see things and we meet people like, oh, that's so cute. What he did was so cute. And then when you get deep into the situation, that cuteness start to turn around, him beating your head in every damn day. And then you realize, oh no, but you know what? I could change. Okay, keep on thinking that you're going to try to change this nigga. You knew, I say it all the time.
From the beginning.
I said, listen, you knew damn good and well what you was getting into when you got in this car.
Right.
When you was running your campaign trying to get with me and be with me, you know what you was getting into. Because I showed you the signs. You seen your signs. Now it was up to you for you to pick them signs up. Now if you didn't pick it up and you ain't catch it, that's on you. But now we here now.
Well,
and this is what it is.
All the signs that I caught.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
I thank God that I caught my son and I put that nigga on the plane and shipped him right where the hell he came from.
Wow.
Shipped him right back to where he came from.
I dodged all of them.
Ladies.
Thank you, Lord.
What you dodge? What you mean? You dodge what? How you dodge?
The
bad energy?
Yes.
And that's another thing too. We were just having this conversation, but we was talking it off mic for a while. That's another thing too about energy. I'm a real big believer in putting your energy into the right places, especially when it's good energy. But when it's bad energy, it just sucks the life out of you. I believe it's not good to put your energy into negative situations. Avoid that. Avoid it 100%. By all means necessary.
Yeah.
Always try to put your energy in good places because when you put it in good places, your energy tends to become stronger. It tends to expand. But when it goes into bad energy, it just drains you. It drains all your energy.
This is so amazing. Like this goes for everybody. This goes for young, middle-aged, old, everybody. Like, listen, you need to focus on what you want to really give your energy to. It's taking a lot from out of you. So just decide whether you want to be miserable or not. Misery always does not like company. I should know because that's what I say all the time. Because when I'm miserable, I don't want not one damn soul around me. Don't be next to me. I don't.
Yeah, because let me deal with my issue right now.
I'm not in the place where I need to be around people because I'm just gonna rub it off, and you ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, you asked me, "Are you okay?" And I said, "I'm fine. I'm okay." Like, let it be. You know, and you just got to understand that. You just got to understand that. And it's nothing like being with a person who understands that.
Yeah, but you know, that was our topic of the day. We're going to go ahead and jump in to the What's Trending, but I feel like that was a very, very, very good topic.
It was so good.
It was very good.
Oh my God, I hope we pulled 1 million viewers with that one because
I hope people can relate and it could help somebody.
Oh yeah, exactly.
All of you guys can relate to this. We speak for everybody. The people who are not present. I like to say the personalities that are not present because listen, it's like 95% of our chromosomes. They don't even understand why. Scientists cannot tell us why we have them. They only can tell us why we have 5% of our chromosomes. Why women have what they have and men have what they have, which is the X and Y chromosome, and why you could create which and what. That's it. They don't understand what makes a person tick after a certain while. They don't understand none of that.
Science don't have common sense.
I'm telling you. So you need to have the common sense. Find it amongst yourself. You know what you can tolerate, what you're not going to tolerate. You know what you will submit to and what you won't submit to. Get it out the way early. You'll save yourself a whole lot of misery.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a whole lot of misery.
Absolutely.
Exactly. A whole lot of misery. Don't sell yourself no lies. Okay? Don't sell yourself no dreams. And like I'm happy Hefe said that no, Sassy is not raising her standards too high. No, she should stand for something or fall for any knucklehead that's out there that's willing to just take, grab, steal, do whatever to her, treat her like whatever, and then on top of that, not give a shit about her child. Excuse me?
Yo.
Women, have some type of self-dignity about yourself. You don't have to be the baddest bitch. I'm sorry. You don't have to be the baddest bitch. You do not have to be Trina. You do not even have to be Beyonce to have some type of dignity about yourself. Have some type of standard. And then don't be nasty with it neither, because I remember, when I was younger, 14, 15, and dudes trying to holler at me. I'm not even on that. I wasn't even on that. I'm good. But I will always, listen, I could turn a nigga down. I got it down to the, what? I could turn a nigga down with a smile any day, anytime. No, thank you.
And I told you how I am. You could be the ugliest nigga in the room. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna
know what you want to do.
I'm gonna talk to you and blah 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 blah. But then at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like, yo, that was, we had a good conversation, but nah, I'm not interested. Or nah, we can't. I'm in a situation or something like that. You gotta just give everybody their respect.
Exactly, and especially as soon as it's from the
sometimes niggas ain't trying to hear that. They be like, "Man, fuck you ain't got no respect.
Exactly.
I don't care who you with."
That's true.
And
that's
true. Give me some point anyway.
And listen, and some girls like that. Hey, some girls like that craziness.
Nah,
they like that. No.
You like that?
Some girls like that craziness. I have a cousin.
You like that?
I have a cousin. I love her to death, but she's a stripper. I don't know if it ties in.
She likes to get.
I don't know if it ties in. I don't know if it ties in.
You got some girls out here that like to be choked.
But she likes that. She likes to be talked to that way.
Well, that too.
And it depends on when he choking me. Right. And it
Choke.
depends on if it's mutual.
If we on privilege Hennessy, choke that
some girls out here like to be choked.
If I'm like dying thirsty over you, like yes,
I had a girl like that. In my early days.
But listen, not just physically just going to choke me.
No. I'm just saying, like just like. I'm not saying like. Let me don't say that. I think that might be a little. I think that might be a little too much. I don't want to get into that right there.
The internet went wild when Chris Brown did that to his new girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
the internet went wild. He got a new girl. Yeah, he got a new girlfriend. He was cool side. She said something. She was laughing about it like she was. Everybody was like, "What do you think she said to make him snap?" Like,
and what did he do?
He choked her.
Listen, he was from behind her.
Yeah, because you know how paparazzi be in the bush.
They showed it for real.
It was a picture.
He didn't get locked up.
Nah, and the other chick was. It looked weird though.
Yo, there's some females out here like to be choked, man.
Yep.
Yeah. It just
like
depends on the circumstance.
You like to be choked in the bed.
I had this one chick. She just like to.
You like to be choked in the bed, Sassy.
If we on privilege Hennessy,
You like to be choked in the bed?
It depends. It just
depends. You like to be choked,
It depends. It depends.
I'm not a crazy person. I don't like to get my hair pulled.
No, don't touch my hair. No, don't even touch my hair.
I'm a black woman.
But you like to be choked though sometimes.
It just depends.
It
depends. And it's a different kind of choke.
I kind of, I've never been choked. I can't say that I've never been choked, but I do like to be thrown around. It's just the funniest thing in the whole wide world. Like, he's like, bam. Like, throws you into a different position. Yep. Like, that is the best.
Like to be
I don't know. Is that crazy?
You like to be rough. You like to be rough handled.
It just depends. Because it just depends on the mood.
But see, it has to be mutual, though. Because if it's not mutual, like, say, for instance, if you're coming on to me and we just argued, or I feel like you haven't spoken to me all week, and you feel like that's your getaway, you feel like that's what's going to make us connect. No.
Exactly.
Nigga, this is punishment.
Yeah, it's punishment. Exactly.
What are you talking about? So don't listen, and I'm married. Yes. So I know wives that keep they tatas from their husband? Is it or is it not treating them badly, or is it teaching them a lesson,
If
or
they've been
is
bad
it making
all
them
week,
look
then, no, it's
outside?
punishment.
Are
You
you
can't do that
forcing
to
them
me.
to cheat?
Huh?
Are
You
you
can't do that to
doing
me.
this? Are you doing
Especially
that?
if you've been mad at me,
It's
ignore
a
me all
whole
week,
bunch of
and treat me like
stuff.
crap all week.
And
I'm
what
supposed
you
to
trying to
know
say?
about
You gonna hold it hostage?
And then
Yes,
I'm just gonna tell
like,
you,
I don't want
no.
to be touched.
If you
I don't
if
wanna
you
be
was just
touched right
mad
now.
rude
Then
to
you're
me
not gonna
all
be
week-
touched then.
Yeah, you just was mad rude to me all
That's
week.
it.
Well, you're not gonna be touched. We're gonna play this game. See those games. We're gonna play them games all the way to the end. We're gonna see who can last the damn longest. Then.
Y'all not gonna last.
Oh,
Y'all
I
cannot
see.
last.
You got me, man. You got me
Yeah,
messed
you
up.
different, but nah.
You got me messed
I'm
up.
telling you, we already know how we could get them. We already know how we could get them.
How's that?
Exactly.
What you talking about?
Exactly.
What? Naked?
Just go ahead. Exactly. Just
anytime.
walk up. Come on.
Yeah,
just
I'm like, yo.
About?
All right, go ahead. I'm like, man, you better go put some clothes on.
Man, listen.
Get in front of the TV.
I say whatever you want to say. I'm going to prance around and
Yo.
nothing.
Go ahead and prance
And
around
I'm
and
not
nothing.
talking to you.
You go ahead and do
I'm
that.
not. Who are you talking to?
I got these 5
I'm
fingers.
not
That ain't no
talking to
joke.
you.
Yeah.
You better spank my ass if that's what you're talking about. You gonna do with those
Yeah,
5
okay.
fingers. You
All
better
right.
spank my ass. That's what
Well,
you better
you
do.
gonna get spanked?
If you want to get any type of
gonna get-
reaction,
you
you
gonna
better
get spanked
spank my
until you get
ass.
from in front of the
If
TV.
you don't spank my ass, I ain't moving. I'm just saying. That's what type of household me and Hefe would have.
Well,
Listen.
I'm trying to tell you though, but
Listen.
I'm
Be like,
just
move
trying
out
to
the
say-
way. Move out the way.
Listen,
I
I
ain't
don't
wanna
play
see you
those
right
games.
now.
What? I
Those
started
games-
twerking.
Those games I don't play.
I started twerking.
I can't play those
Please.
games.
Started twerking.
Those games are holding
Just
that
got
thing
waxed up.
hostage.
What you
We could play that
talking
game to the
about?
very end.
I'm petty,
Trust me.
Betty. What?
You're a petty Betty?
Good.
You're a petty Betty?
Good.
I'll play them games to the end.
Nah. And
All
I ain't
right.
gotta say nothing to you.
We definitely had a good topic today, but we're gonna go ahead and move on and go into the next segment of the Raising Kings podcast.
Mm-hmm.
The next segment is the What's Trending segment.
What's trending?
I'll tell you what's goddamn trending. It's goddamn Donald Trump bringing his goddamn Air Force One down here, messing up the traffic up here. Because, you know, I work up in that area, so...
That's why it's
Crazy.
been so
He messed
crazy.
up.
Yo,
he was a
this
high
nigga,
rear.
I remember this nigga was cursing out Barack Obama, talking about he's flying that
Right.
goddamn plane in the air, putting up pollution, playing. This nigga's down here in West Palm Beach every other weekend. This nigga was
Right.
here yesterday.
Jealousy.
He flew. Me? I'm jealous?
No, he was.
Oh.
Trump
This
was
nigga,
jealous.
man,
He
yo.
felt like a black man should not have been able to do that. That is a white man's
please.
privilege. Hear
Please.
me. That is a white man's privilege.
But he's always here playing golf. Like, nigga, take you behind in the White House. You got stuff to do.
Exactly. Instead, he chooses to tweet about everything. Listen, it's the reason why they don't tell our crazy asses everything. We are paranoid. We want the world to be the same. We don't want no drama. Listen,
Man.
take care of that stuff. You know,
Yeah.
we should not have to worry about certain things. That's why certain people elected him. Did I? Heck no. Definitely didn't. But if I would have, that's the type of person I would elect. Somebody who is going to take these hard decisions, these hard problems off my hands. I just want to live the American dream. Leave me alone. I'm trying to raise my son. I done bought my house. Listen, I'm trying to create some residual income so I don't have to clock in, punch
That's what I'm
out
talking
on
about.
nobody clock.
That's what I'm talking
Listen,
about.
why
Building
did I
wealth.
elect you?
Wealth
Why did I
building.
elect you? I'm living my daily life. You deal with them people over there. Y'all got problems. We don't.
Okay.
That man is nuts. But
Yeah.
also, what with what's trending, I also see that there's like this little debate going on with the immunizations, like the shots and stuff like that. They're saying that that's causing autism, but there's a lot of people that's that's not for it. They're saying that it's the food.
Well,
Oh wow, yeah.
Well, I don't know how true that is. I remember that I had a friend of mine from school, and she had a child, and that child, when I went over and seen she had the child, and the child was in the house or whatever, and the child was moving like normal, doing normal things the baby would do, and the baby was going through his shots or whatever the case may be, and I think it was one particular shot the baby was going to get. I don't remember exactly which shot it was, but once after that baby got that shot,
It was
everything
changed.
stopped.
Wow.
The baby wouldn't pick his head up no more. The
Oh,
baby
man.
wouldn't have no real activity.
Wow.
And then later on, they found out the baby did have autism, and she
yeah.
swore up. She swore up and down it was that shot.
Wow.
And back then, it wasn't like so much of an issue as it was now, as far as saying those,
those shots are really targeting the
and what the
children.
doctor said is like 1 in every million babies or whatever that can get it.
I just really
or
don't
the case may be.
that.
But she's to this day she's swearing that that's what did it to that.
Yeah.
To her son.
I had an instant. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know. I was a kid. I just remember that I was a kid, and my grandmother used to always. She was so adamant about us taking our shots, man.
Yeah, I got all my
grandma,
goddamn shots.
Born and raised in Bahamas, Nassau, and listen, I never had a cold. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I never had a cold. I don't think I had a cold till I was in middle school or high school or something like that. I don't even know. Probably when I was in college, to be honest, because I never remember being sick. I never was out of school for being sick. I never was sick. Okay?
Really?
My grandma made sure of that. Okay? We had all of our stuff up to date, and she used to do the little garden outside, girl, where she'll have all her stuff, girl, like everything. Make us eat a piece of the green
herbs
thing
and stuff.
or whatever. Green aloe. She would chop it up, and then certain Sundays she would make us drink a whole cap full of castor oil or some nonsense. And then certain Sundays, certain times of the month, man, my grandma would go out there and pull out the leaves off the grass or off the fence and make that seed juice. And we used to have to drink it just like that. We used to have to drink it just like that. No sugar, no honey, no nothing, no salt, no pepper, no lemon, no lime, no shot of Hennessy, no nothing.
But that's what it was.
Crazy.
That's what it was. It was just like the natural. She was doing the holistic side also with the natural, the bushes and different things like that. So that's what helped, But yeah, like I mean, because we were vaccinated, I just think that though they can have an adverse reaction on each child, differently, but. I think the way you said it with like the baby, because the baby is not eating the meats, and the whole milk that we're drinking and stuff like that. So it got to come from that, because I even know, like, working in the healthcare field, especially on my first upcoming in it, like with commercial insurances and Medicaid and stuff like that, it's 2 different set of vaccines. They have a whole set. They have a Medicaid vaccine, and then they have the commercial insurance vaccine.
Real quick, did y'all know they're not vaccinating the children no more for chickenpox?
Yeah, because
ain't no more chickenpox.
No, because it's no more. It's gone.
It's no more. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
There's no such thing as chickenpox no more.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yo, I was like, what the.
I had chickenpox when I was a kid.
But yeah, but you have to know. Look how long ago that was, though. Sometimes you outgrow, and then like.
Well, I guess after you vaccinate,
that they put in the air, and after you vaccinate, it's not there no more. So I understand.
So it doesn't pass on generation to generation. So it is genocide. It is something that they're doing to us, because it's either one or the other. It's either one way or the other. Either they gave us the chickenpox, or they did something, I don't know, to take it away. Which one? I don't know. What did they do?
I got that. I had
chickenpox. Yeah, I had chickenpox. But remember when we were getting chickenpox, there wasn't a vaccine. You got to remember that there wasn't a vaccine.
So there's a vaccine.
So the vaccine created like a little, like a couple of, like, our age group down. They kind of put that in place to stop the chickenpox.
I guess that's what.
So
they
now
did.
that the chickenpox is
I always
around,
wondered that too. I always wondered why kids ain't. I never really heard about it again. Like kids getting chickenpox. Even my kids, I wonder, like, damn, why don't they ever come home with chickenpox or something like that? It was like a ritual. Like, you either had to get chickenpox or the measles. One of the damn other.
Right, and the measles is really not here. That's like in those other countries.
I have a coworker.
It's just like that disease polio. Like polio
exactly.
Yeah, and that was a long time ago. So now, but they still have the polio vaccine.
Vaccine.
I believe that the chickenpox vaccine is still around. It's just like that's why we don't see it anymore.
Oh,
girl, they just took it. I was like, what? It's because my son was started football, and they asked for all of his shots. And on the paper, it listed something about smallpox or whatever it is that they call it or whatever. And I was like, yeah, he hasn't had this shot. Like, shouldn't he have this shot? Or whatever, and I was like, no, he doesn't need that shot anymore. He's good. Yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore.
I was
like, what do you mean?
Do you do flu shots? Y'all do flu shots down there?
I don't get that shot.
But every Walgreens,
I always get flu shots.
But correction,
I used to get it from New York.
They do have the they do have the chickenpox vaccine. Chickenpox vaccine. It's called varicella. And I should know that. Yeah,
right.
I used to
listen. Okay, so that's crazy, because I have a lady who I work with, and she never had the chickenpox or whatever, and so now she's like I don't even know. I don't want to say she's too old, but I think she's like 75, 80, something like that or whatever.
Damn.
I don't know. She's really
old.
old.
Yeah, she's old because guess what?
She is up in spirit.
She's gonna have shingles.
Hello.
So
Right,
got
because
it.
once you get the
Shingles,
chicken
got it.
pox, you could get the shingles. Yeah,
No, and that's crazy.
She never had the chicken pox.
Mm-hmm.
She never had them. You said once you get them, you can have
once
them?
you get
if you have the chicken pox, you have a higher chance of getting shingles.
Okay, well she has the shingles. Well, she had it for like I don't know 2-3 months or whatever. She's completely out.
So
of
that
work.
means she had chicken pox.
Exactly.
Unless she must have
They
had the
said
shot.
She said she had shingles.
She had to have. She had to have. She either had to have the injection of chicken pox, or she had to have chicken pox.
But if she's 74, I'm sure she had chicken pox.
Yeah, she had to have.
Because we all had it.
She said she just was like
at that age of 75, she had to have it.
Her whole body hurted her. Everything. She was
it's like a big rash, or like a bubbly
all
rash.
over your body.
It's very painful.
Very painful.
Crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm. Oh, but speaking back on that topic where you said it changed your friend's child.
Yeah,
when I was younger, I got a shot.
Right.
In my right arm. I would never forget it because my grandma used to always take us to get our shots. My grandmother took care of us. So I got a shot, and I told my grandma the next day I could not lift my arm. I couldn't lift my right arm.
But that person didn't know what they were doing.
Exactly. This is what I was trying to tell her.
Or you like tensed up your arm.
No, it's not even about tensing up. If the person does not do it accurately, and then if they don't aspirate before they give you the injection, then there's no way to know if they hit a vein or if they hit a nerve.
Listen,
so they didn't do it correctly.
All I know is it took me forever to raise my arm, and the saddest part about it was my grandma thought I was lying the whole time. She thought I was lying.
So what your grandmother did to you?
Time. She would tell me to shut up. Number one, nothing is wrong with you. Raise your arm, and I was like, but I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. To the point where I had to really like show her like I could not lift my arm.
How old were you?
I don't even remember, but I was young.
You were here or you in Bahamas?
I was here. I was young. Oh my God, I have the most terrifying stories, y'all. Oh my God.
What you mean terrifying stories?
Crazy stories. Another topic, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
My mom, like, you remember those plaits, Sassy, okay? Where you used to have to dip them in the hot water, okay? Has any child out there been burnt with the hot water?
Oh, no.
Huh? Hello?
What is that?
On their back?
What you mean plaits?
You know when you get like your
Bob
plaits,
Platts, Janet Jackson Platts, you have to heat up the water in a big
in the
pot
hot water
to make them straight.
For them to not loose.
Right, not curly up and everything.
But that water is
Black
boiling
girl
hot water.
Boiling hot water.
So you better keep very still or you're going to get bun up.
Of course. My mom came
she said bun up.
I'm telling you, my
Bun
mom
up.
came over. I promise you, I did not move. I just told her that it was hot. I could feel the steam coming from the pot. Maybe she should have waited and let it sit on the thing before she brought it over to me because it was hot. So I may have twitched. I may have moved. I don't know because it was hot. And she just ended up toppling the whole thing over my back.
Oh my
The whole
God.
thing over my back. Let me tell you what my Nassau. No, let me tell you what my Nassau. Nothing. Let me tell you what my Nassau grandmother did.
What?
Okay,
Put
she went outside to that garden. Okay,
That's some aloe vera.
she put. I'm telling you, big strips. She almost cut the whole thing off. She told me to lay down. She put I don't know something over me. She put the what's the name? The aloe strips on me, and she wrapped me up in a sheet. Okay, and I used to have to sit in front of the fan in the living room for like a week or two before my back could heal.
Get out of town. That's
that.
That's that.
I could not
remedy.
go to the hospital. My
Aloe
grandmother
heals
refused
it
to let
all.
me go to the hospital. She felt like I would die if I go to the hospital.
I drink aloe. You know that. Aloe's really good for you.
Listen,
Like it is really good, but I
They say it's the fountain of youth.
I can't
my
drink aloe.
grandmother
It's
is
disgusting.
That's just
I
her.
drink it.
She used to make us
What's that?
swallow.
Really? Yeah, some people do that. Yeah, they swallow.
This is why we were never sick.
Yeah, that
Okay?
they do that. They do that.
No joke.
They do that. You know. Yeah, but I mean.
Yeah,
through these things-
I don't know how I feel about the whole immunization thing because guess what? At the same time, we have to go back into those diseases like the polio and the chicken pox and certain things like it keeps control from us getting those, but at the same time, it does have some adverse effects.
Yeah, but not only that, you got some families out there, some people out there that don't want to get vaccinations, and the crazy thing is that. With your kids being in school and doing things, you can't take your kid anywhere without showing no shots.
Exactly.
You know, you got people out there that's dead serious, like, I'm not getting no shots. You're not immunizing my kid, period. But when it's time for your kid to go to school and do something, then what? You know, that's the craziness. What you gonna do then when your kid, you know,
exactly when it turns around.
When it turns around, you know, what's gonna happen with that? But you know, you got people out here that don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what it is, what it is. But
that's it.
All my kids are immunized, and ain't nothing happened, thank God. But
thank God,
you got other kids that things happen. You know,
right? They can't walk forward or something like that. You ever remember that?
Exactly. You got things that happen. You know.
Right. But, it's crazy. You know. So do you? I don't know. I guess it's up to you guys. If
but
you decide to
your kids? You got your kids immunized, right?
Yeah,
I mean, your son, huh?
He does it. He is at he is like a physician, so he stands by it. So he's a scientist. He's like, you know, and I don't know, like I'm he's like the how do I call him? He is the Republican.
Oh, he's a
Democrat.
Get out of town. So he's a Donald Trump supporter?
No, but
he's a Donald Trump supporter.
Like, I mean, I just feel like that's how crazy we are about certain standards and what we believe in, and certain things, and we both from the islands, but like I'm Americanized. He is too, but it's just I don't know certain things that he still with.
He still has the different way of believing that he still has that island view.
Right. Definitely.
Really?
Yes, he does. 100%. He is island to the core. He will never give that up. I don't even understand why.
Oh, so you trying to say you more? So you trying to say you more Americanized than he is?
Yeah.
Stop playing.
I'm telling you because I've adopted my own self. I've adopted my own self. I've found my own self. I know who I am. I know what I'm going to deal with, what I'm not going to deal with. I know what I'm going to tolerate, what I'm not going to tolerate. And I let it be known. I'm telling you, I am a mirror. I am an open book. I will, like, that's how I am.
Right.
And that's how my mother is. And she had 5 girls and 1 boy. And all of us are just like that.
Really?
Because she have no man. She was completely transparent. And she felt like she had to be more of disciplinary, you know, than a nurturer or a comforter or whatever. Like she wasn't like that. She always gave it to us straight.
Really?
Always.
Wow. That's serious.
I know.
Wow.
So, we ready to get into mommy downtime?
Yeah, that was our what's trending topic. So we gonna switch on into mommy daddy downtime because we got a daddy here too. So we can't forget about Hefe.
No,
so now y'all remember me finally. Oh
my goodness.
I'm sorry because I'm a little out of it today. Today has just been like the worst day. Shit has not been going right.
It was just a little technical difficulty.
It can never trust me.
One of my peoples got locked up, and it's just like my head is all over the place. I'm trying to figure out what happened, like what I could do to help him and stuff like that. And it's just like not going right. Like he keep calling right now, and I keep missing the call because of the podcast.
Right.
And I gotta keep consistent with it, but at the same time, that's my dog. I gotta try to figure out what I could do on my end to try to help him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like it has not been a good day. So
wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a very, 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 very terrible
what
day.
I say is, even though it is as bad as it may look, and as hard as it could be, at least you got your health.
Oh yeah, you got your health. But you know, I still worry for him because any black man in the prison system is not a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And as far as what they holding him on, it's not really looking good.
That's one thing. You definitely don't want to be down in the penal system. That's for sure.
Yeah, because it never leaves.
Especially as a black man.
It never leaves you. It always follows you.
Absolutely.
But, so what have you done this week, Mr. Hefe Pepe?
Well,
for your downtime.
Well, I haven't really.
You haven't been able to relax?
Tomorrow's really my downtime, really.
Okay, so what are you planning on doing?
I'm just gonna be chilling. I ain't really gonna do too much.
Sleep?
Yeah, I'm gonna just chill.
Aww, the baby will
I'll probably
be
just chill.
Y'all seen that commercial?
What's that?
The McGruff commercial.
The what?
When they're like the police with the McGruff and they're in the police station or whatever, he was like, I got something that's gonna crack this case wide open, guys. And they're like, oh, the little puppy whoopie got a little device. He knows what he's doing now.
Nice.
And then oh man, it's an amazing.
I haven't really watched TV this week, honestly. It's been
commercial.
What? You haven't watched TV? Really?
No, I haven't really been. I watched the Heat game and that was about it. But I haven't like paying attention to commercials and stuff like that. Nah.
It was amazing.
Because honestly, I've been booed up this week.
Yes.
Booed up?
Yeah, I was booed up.
Ooh, she said I've been booed up this week.
You
Really?
know.
Very good.
So how was it?
I have 2 of them fighting for my love right now.
Damn. You see that? That's why I say she's an alpha, man.
It's 2 of them
She don't be
fighting
playing.
for my love.
Right.
I mean,
That's
they
good.
know. I'm like, listen, you know it's someone else, right? So
also, you up front with them. They already know what's
I
up.
don't got time for that. Like, nigga,
Right.
I'm not your wife.
Okay.
I'm not your girlfriend either.
Mhm.
Because at first, you know, I was dealing with, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, we kind of was like in a little thing, but I really don't feel like he's gonna be in it, like he's ready for it.
Right.
So I just had to like.
And this is just one guy though. What about the other one?
But the other one been showing his true colors. He's been fighting.
Fighting for your love.
He's been fighting, so I've been chilling with him.
Oh my
You know what
god!
I'm
And is
saying?
this one here? Are any of them here? Are they both long distance relationship?
No, the other one that I was talking about is just like he's not my boyfriend.
Oh.
he's a friend that he
Oh
wants to be
my
that
God.
person, but I'm not.
But these are the
nowhere
two
else.
that's fighting over your time.
Yes. So
And your attention.
yeah. So you know he kind of like he took me out on a couple dates this week. It was nice. It was cool because I like he's actually
So
the
you
one.
got the D. I know you got that D. I know you got that D. Tell me you brought it
He
home
is
for
actually
me.
the one that I always be like.
Tell me.
I be trying to like not really pressure, but he's the one that I have to be like, oh, you act like you don't care. Like he's the one that I actually be like hitting him with. You know what I'm saying? But he
Ooh.
actually kind of like showed up this week.
Good.
He was actually doing little things. You know what I'm saying? He showed up at my job. He brought me lunch.
Wow.
We sat and chill, and I was like, "Then how you know what time I get on lunch?"
Wow.
And he was just there. You know what I'm saying? And you know we was just chilling. You know,
super
it was
cute.
good. And yes, he gave the D.
Yes.
And he puts
Yes.
he put it down.
Yes.
So, but no, he was good. He was really like showing and prove. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He was really showing and prove because I would like everything that I've told him and I've complained about. I think he kind of like this week he showed that he was listening.
Right, and that he's willing to deal with
Yeah.
it. That he's willing to submit, baby.
Yeah, he showed.
That he's
Yeah,
willing
exactly.
to submit, baby.
Exactly.
He understands.
Exactly. It was the submission. So he actually we talked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was just like, yo, I want you to do like everything that you said. I listen. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I be hard headed, but I listen to you, and I really want to do this like long term.
Right. That's good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You okay? You okay?
I was about to laugh.
But that is such great
Because,
news.
but
I'm
yeah,
super happy
he
for
really
you.
he really stepped it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And showed me because the other one, like really and truly, the other one is like. It's not really like I would say that we like in a relationship and we're like physical because I don't mess with 2 people at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like go out every now and then, have a conversation with this person and deal with this other person too. But the other person is like the one that I'm really involved with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the other one is just there. He's just there. He just takes up the extra space.
That's it. A little bit of
The extra
conversation.
time. When the other one don't do what he's supposed to do, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna call this
Men,
one.
don't be upset. You guys know you do it too.
I don't care who upset.
You
because
guys know you do it too.
right now we're not on that point. But once we do get there and he shows and prove that we're gonna be at that point, then yeah, definitely. He will be the only one and I will submit.
So the other one pretty much goes with the flow and says, well,
He takes up space.
we're not doing nothing. We're going to
Yeah.
be just platonic.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
He likes to spend money, so he spend that
Oh,
money.
so that's all
So
he's
that
doing
was-
is spending money?
That
And he
was your
doesn't do
mommy
anything?
downtime.
He doesn't try to be
So
fresh.
crazy.
He does, but he doesn't get that
He's
far.
trying to get some details, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he
Get
does.
it.
He
Get
does, but
it.
no, because it's like I'm not dealing with like physically. I'm not dealing with both of them at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But there
No, but
is
that's
2
the
of
right
them.
thing to do.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
right
no,
thing to do.
I'm not gonna do
But-
that. You know what
You're-
I'm saying?
you're
Because a man don't
you're
want
a-
nobody
you're a
dealing
lady.
with 2 men at the same time, even
Yeah.
though they do it. Even
Yeah,
though they
nah.
do it.
What?
But
you
you know,
say?
the other one is
Even
there.
though-
Even though
they
what?
do it.
Do what?
What do you mean? Even though they do what? Could be messing with one girl and then leave her same day.
Yeah, they be
24
dealing with
hours
multiple.
later,
That's true.
Not
last
just one.
night.
That is
They deal with
absolutely
multiple.
true.
It be like
and
4
do
or 5,
some-
6.
This
That's
double
absolutely
standard
true.
nonsense. No, so the female can do the
I
same
ain't
thing
got
too.
time.
Hey, oh, hey. You
I ain't
don't
got
know
time
what
for
you
that.
don't know won't hurt you. Yes.
Listen,
yes,
I'm an
yes.
alpha. I
That's how
take
y'all
care of
are.
myself,
I ain't got time
nigga. You
for
That's
can't
how you
say
guys
nothing.
At
are.
one point in
I'm
time when I
speaking for
was
this
much,
I'm
at
speaking
one
for
point
this
in
type of
time,
woman.
at one point in time when I was much younger, I used to be, out there ripping and running and lying. But at some point, you
Living
get to a
your
point
life.
where I'm not trying to lie. I just tell you exactly what time it is.
And you
Like,
decide
Right,
if you want
right.
to deal with it or not.
exactly, absolutely.
That's
Just
good.
let you know what it is.
That's it.
We go
Good,
out,
I
we have a
love
good
that.
time,
Don't
we
take my
see some
decision
things,
away
do some
from me.
things, And that's just what it is. You might want to accept, you might not. Right. You could just keep it pushing after that.
Exactly. Don't take my decision away from me. Let
Absolutely.
me know. Give me everything. Tell me everything.
I'm with it. If I get in your car and you about to go rob a bank, let me know. Like, listen, I'm about to run up in this bank. Exactly. I'm about to hit it. You with it? Nah, let me out.
Exactly.
If not, I might just say, nah, man, I'm with you.
That's it.
But you know what I'm saying? He did, one of the days this week he cooked lamb chops. That shit was so
wow.
These niggas. Oh, he be cooking these things cook?
Yeah, he cooked.
Oh, that's
he cooked.
So delicious.
He's a chef, and he knows I'm greedy.
Yeah. That is the way to
after them lamb chops. I was like,
that
what's
is
next?
The way to a woman's heart.
You next. Go in that room. You next.
I can see you doing that too.
Next.
Like, get upstairs.
I was like, you know what?
Get upstairs. Get
Do you
upstairs.
taste as good as these lamb chops? Go upstairs.
Yes.
That's what it was.
That's what y'all men need to understand. The way to a woman's heart.
So let me ask you something. Do y'all like submissive men?
No. I don't like crybaby ass, whiny ass men. I don't like it.
No.
And he's not submissive at all. He's hard headed as hell.
Because y'all ladies, I know y'all don't like that type of joint.
Nah, I don't.
I don't like no nigga like.
We like a man.
Like, get over here, like. Okay.
You don't have to be aggressive. No, it doesn't have to go that far. I feel like we should be able to respect each other. Well, I don't have to talk to you in that manner. You don't have to talk to me in that manner. But it depends. Are we getting ready to get into something or not? Like, cause if we ain't getting ready to get into nothing, why are you talking to me like that? Like, what's going on?
Wait a minute.
You mad?
No,
are you mad?
But you're saying he's asking if do we like submissive men?
Listen,
like men that's gonna
you like a nigga with backbone?
Yes.
Straight up.
Yes. But when we getting ready to get into it or something, then you could be feisty. Other than that, I like to be the queen and rule everything. I'm sorry. Sorry. That's what I'm saying. Like I like to be the queen and rule everything. So yes, I like a submissive man. Yes. Because I like to be the come in the house and talk shit and do whatever I want.
But I'm gonna come in the house and talk trash at the same time. But I want him to
be like.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because I'll be like,
and then you want him to grab you by your neck and just put you on the counter and just give it to you.
This is what I was trying to see. I ain't want to see. That's why I ain't want to go into that. That's why.
That's what you want. I'm not doing that. That's what you want. That's cray cray right there, y'all.
That's
sassy cray cray.
Like I said, there was like I was saying,
sassy cray cray.
There was a female at one point. That's what like.
It
happened once, and then it seemed like she wanted to always get into something and want me to snatch her up.
Right, yeah. Because
and
some
you
people
loved
like that.
You loved it. It was an adrenaline rush for you too. You loved it. You got off on it.
No, yeah.
Tell the truth. You loved it. And
when I snatch up and tell her to shut her mouth and sit down.
So you like women like that.
No.
Women like that.
No,
Hey. What I told y'all. See, this is what men do. No.
I'm telling you. Listen.
Ain't no double standard. Y'all
it's not a double standard. It's not a double standard. It's all. Listen. It's all.
Y'all do want y'all cake and eat it too.
No, it's all in. How can I say it? It's all in I don't know how to say it, in moderation.
Yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? When you say all in moderation, we're talking about food, sugar, blood pressure, things of that nature.
No.
Shooting and stuff.
You can never have too much of something.
No, too much lamb chops. Yes.
You can never have too much of something.
Pork chops.
When you get too much of something, you get tired of it.
Yes, you can.
That's true.
No, now with people, if you love them,
so you have to. No. You have to have it in moderation.
This person, I want to be around them.
You can get choked.
I gotta work.
One day, we could be having an argument. We could be having a serious argument. Like you really into the argument. You really trying to get across your point. And I just snatch you up and be like, shut up. This is really what you goddamn really want. Just shut your damn mouth.
Yeah.
And it's like the makeup forever. It's like, oh, I hate him, but it was just so good. Like he brought
you
chills.
like women like that?
I didn't say I like women like that.
No,
women,
in that
it's not that I like women like that. Women like that kind of stuff.
No, you see that? You see what he didn't separate nothing.
No.
It's not that I like women like that, but women like that.
But that's my personality.
No, where's the difference? It's not that I like women like that, but women are like that. No. Certain women are like that.
Some women don't even. Some women don't even know they like that until it's done to them.
Until it's done. That's true though.
And then when it's done, it's like they more like it's surprised and shocked and don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
and then when it happens, they think about it and they don't say anything, and then they may ask questions about it later. Like,
but you like that though. You like
you
that.
know, they may
You
say
like
things
that.
about it.
You like that.
I'm not. It's not the fact that I like it.
He don't wanna agree.
That
I'm
no,
trying
it's
to
not
pull
that I
out,
like
but
it.
Men like that shit.
I'm not
telling
listen.
you, men like that
If I'm
shit.
doing it,
He said
I'm
women
not saying.
like that shit.
If I'm doing
Men
it,
like that
if
shit.
listen, if I'm doing it, I'm not gonna say I don't like it. I wouldn't. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have did it.
Yeah,
You understand
exactly.
what I'm saying?
Right.
It wouldn't even fathom. Listen, most
you agree?
dudes. Listen to
Yeah,
me.
just agree.
Most dudes won't even have that type of backbone to do something like that because they figure it's an argument. Why? How you gonna intertwine love making into that whole
Right,
situation?
right.
You know what I'm saying? They
That's why
don't
I said
even.
some
They
women
can't
might
even
not like it.
go that far to do that.
Right. Some women might
So
not like it.
they may not. They may just say no. Don't do this. Stop.
That's
But
why
some
I
of them
said-
don't. They
that's why
just
I
let
said
you keep going.
Certain women will. And certain women won't.
Absolutely.
Certain women like it and certain women don't.
Yeah.
Certain men like it and certain men don't.
Yes. Yes. Certain
Certain
men wants
men
certain
like
men
it
wants
and they
everything
try
to
and
be.
do it to every girl that they be with.
Who?
And if
But
you
no.
don't like it, then they start getting a little attitude or something.
No,
I
I
don't know
don't think
about
so.
that.
I don't think so because I
don't
feel
know
like
about
like each relationship you come into, you know, it's going to be a different experience.
Every
Right.
time.
Different
But some
people
men
like
can-
different
hey,
things.
Baggage.
Different people like different things.
Baggage.
You know, you just don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. You gotta once you come in, because even if you break up and you get in a new relationship, like what you probably did with the next person, they probably don't like it.
Exactly.
The new
You don't
person
know.
probably don't like it, so you're gonna have to change up. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. It all depends on how it goes and what it is. You don't know. But
Yeah.
it just depends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You know, sometimes you don't want to argue. Sometimes you don't want the argument to end that way.
Exactly.
You
Sometimes you
want to
want
make
the
up.
intimacy.
And sometimes some people don't know how to just make up.
Right.
You know, and just say, "Listen, I'm sorry."
Not all the
Right.
time. It's
I
an
shouldn't,
aggressive
or
thing.
no,
It's just like I'm gonna
whatever.
come to you. Listen, I'm sorry. I apologize. Like,
Right.
you know, we went way overboard. It shouldn't have been like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's ways to do it. So
Right, it is. You know.
yeah.
But it's all about spicing things up. I mean, when you're in a
That's it.
relationship and
You
you're with
do.
somebody, you always want to, find ways to spice things up and
That's right. So
make
cook,
things interesting.
Cook me lamb chops, babe.
Cook you some lamb chops.
Our
Cook you some
time's
lamb
down.
chops.
Our time's down. So you gonna have your time down tomorrow. You cook? What you doing? You
I
cooking
probably
tomorrow?
cook. Yeah, I probably cook.
So you gonna cook on your downtime, on your daddy's downtime?
I
You
probably
gonna
cook. I probably on a Sunday I might just take something out, put something on the grill or something like
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
Just
What
chill.
about you, Sass? What you gonna do?
No, I ain't cooking shit tomorrow.
Sunday's my day.
I'm chilling. I'm just gonna chill. No, I really don't feel like doing much. Yeah, I really don't feel like doing much.
You don't on a Sunday. You really don't feel like doing
No,
much.
normally I will cook and stuff like that on a Sunday, but like I just feel like tomorrow, like
It's gonna be your
it's
rest
been
day.
so much going on this week.
Right,
You know what I'm
exhausted
saying?
mentally.
I'm a little tired, so I just think tomorrow I'm just gonna
really?
like wash
Me
clothes.
too.
hang
Me
some
too.
stuff
Because
up.
normally like I run a business, so
Right.
I'm out on a Sunday working or
Yeah.
whatever. But like Sunday, like tomorrow would be the day that I just turn down a little bit.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's it.
I really don't see myself
I'm just
turning
gonna
down
wash.
until Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm just
Until
gonna wash.
Wednesday?
I really
So
don't
what do
see-
you plan on
I'll
doing tomorrow?
probably turn down on Tuesday. I always do that because, like, I know I'm off on Wednesday, so I'm definitely not gonna turn down until Tuesday.
So
night.
what do you plan on doing tomorrow? So you
Tomorrow
turn
I
up
have to
tomorrow.
work. It's
you're
nonstop,
working.
right?
Oh, that's right, you're
I
working tomorrow.
exactly. I'm working
What time you get
Sunday,
off?
Monday, Tuesday. I'm working, so
Oh.
I need to keep this party going.
It's back to
I
work
need to
for
stay
me on
up.
Monday, so
On
I'm just
Monday
gonna
too?
relax. I just
Oh,
want to tomorrow. I definitely
Yeah.
have to make sure I get to bed early. So after we wrap this up, the podcast and stuff tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to just be going through it, and,
Right.
doing my edits and stuff like that, and getting everything ready for Tuesday.
Right.
But I want to be in my bed tomorrow by 9:30.
That's
really?
good.
Primed and pressed, ready for work.
That's good.
She
Well,
said
I-
primed, impressed,
I'm
ready for
telling
work.
you. Well,
Well,
I had
I mean-
an amazing week. I'm sorry.
Well-
I had an amazing week.
Yeah,
About
we didn't even talk
my-
about your downtime.
I
Like,
was
go
trying to let
into
y'all
that.
breathe, but then all of a sudden, in the whole mix, you guys forgot about me.
No, we can never
Nah,
forget
you
that.
got to
Like,
go
well,
into your downtime.
I'm itching to talk about my downtime.
Yeah,
can
because
never
you
forget
told
about
me
you,
about
man.
it. You told me about it. You were excited to talk about it.
But oh my god, I had such a great time. Me and my husband went to an amazing restaurant, and he got my favorite crabs, which is the stone crabs, and it was so delicious.
We talked about stone crabs
Death.
last
It was
week.
just so
Death.
good.
No, that was king crab. That was king crab. My bad.
It's still the same
to
me.
Yeah.
It
I
was
can't
just
mess with that.
amazing.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I sure did. I ate
I'm
like
sure
a
you
pig,
did.
number one. Then we sat home. We binge watched a whole bunch of movies and TV shows and all that good
Oh,
stuff.
that's nice.
It was, and then while we were binge watching, I was like, you should. My back's been bothering me. Women. You know how we got to hint wives. We got to throw that little hint in there. So my back's been hurting. I need a massage real quick. So he goes on his laptop and he goes on Groupon and he purchases me a massage for my next day.
Isn't
So
that
I'm like,
special?
that's what's up. So I said, well, you know, since this wheel is going, and I'm not a gambler, but you know, I like to dibble and dabble a little bit of fire. So I was just like, okay, well, shoot, thank you so much. I love it. Thank you for the massage. I really, really need this because you know my back be hurting and everything. But since you know, it's such in a giving spirit, Merry Christmas to you too. But can I also get my get a Brazilian wax too? Like, you know, just go ahead and get pampered. You know, I got everything else. I got my toes done, my nails done, my hair done, my lashes done. I mean, I'm beautiful enough for you.
You don't know what that is?
What?
The cooter is just snatched.
Snatch, nothing.
Hurts bare.
Nothing. What you mean?
You get a Brazilian wax. So your JJ
wax
is like wax.
It's just
nice.
That shit hurt.
Yes, it hurts for about 3 seconds. Not gonna
That's
lie.
really-
It hurts for about 3 seconds, but afterwards you just feel so like
it's your
amazing.
vajayjay in your
like
butt.
you could just feel everything. I'm so sorry. Like it's just
it's just like
amazing. It's just an
it's
amazing,
it's amazing
Really?
thing.
But after you
It's
get those,
amazing.
you just
just
don't
feel
wear
so
pennies.
free. That's it at all.
You just don't.
Don't do that.
At all.
Don't do that.
At all.
It's easy
Don't do
access.
that.
Ready.
At all.
Don't do that.
It's like,
Don't
like, do you want to see
that.
my Brazilian right now?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't do that.
Sassy,
Don't
you
ever
wanna-
say
I'm trying to tell
you're
you.
not gonna wear panties. Don't do
No,
that.
what you mean?
Don't do
That is
that.
liberation,
Yes,
ladies. One
I'm
time for
telling
all
you,
my
it's
ladies out
amazing.
there
No.
with no panties on.
No.
Yes.
No.
Clap it up. I'm gonna clap it
No.
up myself.
No.
I'm gonna clap it up myself.
Listen,
Feel free in the breeze.
fellas who's out there
Yes.
listening, do not ever accept that.
What?
Ladies must wear panties.
No.
Not after a Brazilian.
No.
Especially when that wind
See,
come
me
up.
particularly,
Right.
me particularly,
That's
me
the
in
whole
particular,
beauty of sundresses.
me in particular, I'm very visual, and that's like a
Listen.
makeup of the woman of wearing, you know, their nice, sensual, nice things that they wear. That makes up, you know, that you know.
Well, I wear
like that.
thongs
You have
all the
to have
time
that.
anyway, so anybody gonna know neither. You gonna see the
Exactly,
ass.
you're
You
not
gonna
gonna
always
know.
see an ass
Exactly.
cheek. You gonna always see an ass cheek. The
My
only way
God.
you gonna know anything is if I've been over to get something from somewhere off the floor or something like that.
There you go, double like yo.
She
My
got
God.
on thongs. That's her ass. That's her whole ass.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. Because all you see is that T at the top, nigga. Yes, that's her whole ass.
Because
nigga.
guess what? Like,
So
listen.
this
like,
was very
I don't
educational for me
believe-
today.
Yes.
I don't believe in like you're supposed to have hair down there. No.
Oh no,
supposed to be
no.
gone.
Let me tell you something. I'm a
I don't
strong
even-
believer in that.
The runway.
You
no.
need to keep that
None of
thing
that.
nice and smooth down there.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth. I think, especially in the women, it does a lot of things as far as hygiene is concerned.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
a beautiful,
exactly.
beautiful thing to
We
have
need
that
to
done.
give away a Brazilian wax.
I'm
on one of
telling
these
you.
episodes.
You need to definitely.
Listen.
Well, I just learned what it is, so I think
down
that's
for it.
very marvelous.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
Yes,
I think
I
it's
love it.
marvelous.
Next
I love
episode, we
it.
probably gonna give away a Brazilian wax to
Yes.
one of our
But
listeners.
you know what we're gonna do at some point in time, even though when the days like we're like recording, we even maybe have people once they start,
Yeah.
you know, listen, they can call
Yeah,
in,
call in. Yeah, we
and
gonna
ask
we
questions.
gonna set
They
it
can
up.
email us
I
our
said
questions,
that. I
what
said
they
it.
want to
We
talk
gonna-
about,
yeah, we
what they would like
definitely-
us to discuss, things that they talk about, maybe something in their relationship,
Right.
something that's
right.
going on in
On
their
air.
family.
Yeah, because
You
you know
know,
we get that. We
something
get that
like
through
that.
the emails and stuff like
Absolutely.
that. So we're gonna definitely implement. Like we're gonna get like a whole phone line and stuff
Right.
like that to do that. We're gonna
It's
do
gonna be
that.
amazing.
Right.
So you guys could call in and talk to us and let us know what's going
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Love it. We need your feedback. I told you we can't wait to get next to you guys. Every week we're looking for topics on what to do, what to talk about, just to be, you know, so we can be entertaining to you guys. We guys want you to know that you can connect with us. We are normal people. We live normal everyday lives. We are parents and we African American. Hey.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
Yes.
right. So ladies, tune in. Fellas, you can tune in too because
Right.
if your woman
We're
looking
not
like a
discriminating.
wolf down there, you need to slap her in the head and say, "Hold
Oh,
what
for
you doing?"
sure. You need to clean that up, fellas.
Yeah. I
mean,
Real quick.
Do you like
Tell her
that?
to go clean that
I
up.
mean, you gotta ask yourself if you like that.
Exactly.
I don't
I don't
see a
like
man
that.
liking
So
it.
for
but-
all our listeners next week, tune in. We're gonna have like a quick question about like this week's episode, and then we probably gonna give away a little Brazilian or a massage or something like
Yes.
that. You know
Well,
what I mean?
listen, I heard a male commented on women about getting their stuff shaved. That a shaved.
Ooh.
I want to know. I want to say the right words. A shaved pussy is a loose pussy. I don't know if that was like meant to be bad or busy pussy. I'm sorry.
Really?
Shaved pussy is a busy pussy. I'm sorry. That's
How's that?
How is that?
you
That's
know, I
just
don't
like
know.
hygiene wise.
Is that a caveman speaking?
Listen,
What you think?
Skip
No,
that nigga.
it
'cause
gotta
he a
be.
lame
It gotta
nigga.
be.
Is that
It
a
gotta be a
caveman
caveman.
speaking?
That's a
I
nigga
gotta be a
that's
caveman.
not
Let me tell you
confident.
something.
That caveman
You pull your
mentality
you
right
pull your
there.
dress up and you say there's a big bush. You in trouble. You better go sit down
Exactly.
somewhere with
Yeah.
that bush of
Outta
yours.
Yeah.
Whoever who made that meme is a lame nigga. He don't get no vagina. I'm just saying.
He gotta be. He
Yeah,
gotta
He
be.
just straight up lame and he don't get nothing.
He gotta be.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Oh
gotta be.
man, it was an amazing night, y'all.
Yeah,
I had
it was.
fun.
It was. And I have to say, Sassy, I have to tell you, you do an excellent job
I
with
appreciate
with the technical stuff
everything.
with this
You know, I gotta
podcast.
be screwing things together
With
when
all
it
these
falls
things you
apart.
doing,
You know,
I gotta give you an A,
I appreciate that,
a
Hefe.
E for
telling you,
excellent
that's
working
right.
and doing your
Effort,
thing,
girl.
getting this
Appreciate
podcast
it.
together. It's only gonna get
And being
bigger
so
and better.
diligent.
You know,
And so
bigger and better.
humble.
You know.
Of course, that's what I'm here
love
for. Cause you know,
you.
like I've been I've been doing music for so long. Like when I was younger, I had my own studio. I had 2 studios before.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I had put the mic down and stuff like that, and just focused on being a mother and stuff like that, like I sold all my equipment. So the technical stuff is easy for me. You know, as far as I'm an alpha.
Right.
So I could work a screwdriver. I could work a
that,
drill.
huh?
You know what I'm
You
saying?
like that.
All of that. So anything that I need to put together, we gonna do that. You know what
That's
I'm
right. And
saying?
you need to be bringing it to the table because you already got a woman who could do those things. She can match your strength, your masculinity, and she's still
Right.
beautiful at the same time.
right.
Don't feel
I'm still
intimidated
beautiful. I
by
still
that.
cook.
Acknowledge that. Embrace that.
Listen,
Yeah, most
enjoy
days
that.
probably
I'm
try to
still
do that.
listen.
that.
I do all of that. I cook, I clean,
Yeah,
and
that's what
I
I'm
throw that
saying.
ass back.
I'm telling
Hey.
you, uplift that. Enjoy that.
Hey.
Listen, accept that. Y'all cavemans need to stop that. Come out of that
Yeah.
hibernating, man. Enjoy
Exactly.
that.
Yeah,
Uplift
absolutely,
that, embrace
absolutely.
that,
You got to find a woman
embrace
who's
that.
willing to embrace it and willing to accept it
listen,
and
that's
willing
right.
to share that
Yeah.
with
I'm
you.
telling you,
Absolutely.
I think like the guy that I have now, I think I give him like too much of a hard time. You know what I'm saying? So
Don't be hard on yourself. Hefe say you were not.
maybe I need to
You say you were
ease
just
up
fine.
on him. But yeah, I feel like I'm just fine.
So
too.
don't ease up on
No,
him.
you listen. You have to be who you are
There you
because
go.
you're not gonna change. He needs to know who you are.
No,
Right.
but he knows though. It's just that I'm not even. We're not going into the dude, the little senator.
Right,
guy.
right, right,
We're not
right, right.
talking about
No.
him.
Right?
In general.
Yeah, we just talking about this dude. It's just like I don't know.
No,
I don't
like
know.
I said, you
It'll
need
work
to know.
itself.
You need
I
to know
guess
what you're dealing with, and
once
he needs
it-
to know too.
Yeah, once
He needs to know what he's getting himself involved with, just as well as you know.
But
You
he
know
knows,
what
though.
you're getting
like
involved
this one really don't have a problem with who I am. He don't never question what I do. Like he he's good with it. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I just think that sometimes I be wanting him to like do more.
Right.
with. Like, what do you mean?
Like, be like, bitch, why you not home?
Oh my God. You see?
Whoa, wait.
I told you. I told you.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah.
Is you asking him why he's not home?
No, him
No.
ask me why I'm not home. Like, cause he just be like, oh, okay.
See?
He just be
That's
he's
pretty crazy.
Oh, so in other words,
Yeah.
he just let you ride. He just like,
he just let me ride and he
Like he
don't be
doesn't
complaining.
care.
So sometimes I'd be like,
see,
It must
you
be
see what I'm saying?
home.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You just don't want to take the good with the bad. Now
Yeah.
you got a dude that's not putting that full court press on you, and he's letting you go ahead, and he's not. But you want him to be more
But
concerned.
my
But now, if he
thing-
was up your ass, so where you at? I just called you 5 minutes ago. But what you was doing?
I
What you
just
was
think that
this?
because-
You want to balance.
No, I just want because he never does it. It's just like sometimes.
why don't you ask him why he
sometimes
does it?
I feel
Why don't
like
you
it's
ask
just
him
like he
then?
don't
Is somebody
care.
taking your mind?
So then why don't you
Somebody
ask
taking
him?
your time?
I do. And he
Is there
just
somebody
like,
else that you
So,
have?
like,
another
what does
woman
he
of
say?
I asked him. He
interest?
just like, I don't know, you working.
Well, he just said you know he's working. Well,
But then I just be feeling like it
You
give
think
him
that's a
time.
cop out?
Yeah, I do.
Well then tell him what you expect. Like, I would want you to be a little more concerned with
And he
like
just
my
be like-
whereabouts and stuff like
he
that.
be
I
like-
wouldn't mind if you asked me and see what he does. But if this is who he is now, that's who he's gonna be later.
So what you
Because
say?
that's
He
how I
just
am.
nonchalant.
I'm not gonna be calling your phone every 5 minutes
I
checking
don't
on you to
want
find
that.
out what
I
you're
don't
doing.
want that, but like at least like at some point, like let's say like he called me like 3 times and I don't answer. He don't complain.
You see what I'm saying? That's y'all ladies right there.
He don't
Yeah.
complain, but it's just like
Because if you got enough, next thing it'll be like, I done called you like 15 times,
No,
and I done
but-
called you once
but-
already.
but
You
at
ain't
least-
answer the phone.
But show some type of concern, like you care, like you
Right.
care that I didn't answer the
That's
phone.
the one.
one
Let me
guy
tell you something. I'm gonna
It's
tell you
just
right
like
now.
he don't care that I didn't
I'm gonna tell
answer
you
the
right
phone.
now. that's the one you're gonna fall in love with.
I don't know. When that happens, I don't know.
Watch what I'm trying to tell you.
When
that's
that
the one you're gonna
happens,
fall in
the
love
first
with.
person to reach back out.
Watch.
I mean, he called you 3 times, right?
Yeah, he called.
And you didn't pick
Which
up.
podcast? Which
So how long
podcast
do
is
you
this
wait to
again?
get
Which
back
number
to
is this?
him?
This is number
14, 15?
This is number 13.
14. But for me being on the podcast,
This is number 3.
3.
Yeah, this is number 3.
3. Wow.
this is the one you're gonna fall in love with.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because you wanna know why? He's giving you that. He don't really care type thing. You really want him to care, but he's
That's
act
what
like
you
you don't
need to
care.
watch out
So
for
he's
that.
keeping you off balance because
Yeah,
you're wondering.
I'm like, what the hell?
So it's making you more curious.
Yeah. Like he don't trip, but he just be like,
Now I want
There
to
you
know
go.
that would
That's how
turn
he
me
be.
crazy. I
Watch.
want to know what it is that he's doing. No, that would turn
Watch.
me crazy. What's the problem? Like, what are you doing? Like,
he
I
just
need
be
to know, like, what are you doing? Why you seem like you don't care? Okay, so I'm gonna just leave you alone because obviously you don't care like that.
And he
I'm
probably
that
gonna say,
chick.
"Okay, leave me alone."
No,
See?
because
And
when
then
I
if that- if
no,
it's that
no.
easy-
Here's what though. But when I do leave him alone, he snap. Like he'll be like, "What the hell? What's going on?" Blah blah blah
Well,
blah 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 blah. You know.
Well.
I just feel like
On that
he
note-
could show a little more concern.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Okay,
Well-
well, as long as you don't feel like nothing fishy is going on,
No,
you're cool.
I don't know.
But he's there when you call him. He's there when he's there.
Yeah.
When you check on, he's where he's supposed
Like
to
he's
be.
always there. If I get a flat tire, I call him. Where you at? I'm there.
Okay.
It's certain thing. Like I said, like I never had lamb chop. We had a conversation. I was like, oh, I never had lamb chop. And he actually cooked that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he listens, but it's just like I guess he throw that he do throw that balance though, because it's just like I'm gonna give her that I care but I don't care. I think that's what it is.
But I guess he probably figured you out too. Maybe he feels like how
Maybe
much
he did.
of a
Maybe he did.
you have like a strong personality, and he really doesn't want to run you off, so he falls back a little bit.
Maybe that's what it is too.
And
Yeah,
he is
I
willing
know.
to submit. That's submission. He's
That
willing
is
to
true,
submit.
though. That's true.
He's willing to
That's
submit to
true.
your ways. He's willing to deal with you how you are.
That's true though.
But
That's true. He's
you-
submitted.
But how
have to
much?
deal
But how
with
much of
him.
how much of a submission are you willing to accept? Where
And-
you're not going to be tired of this nigga?
Right. Or that exactly of him and his ways and just being so freaking timid about everything and not really like, you
But
know,
is he timid? Is he a timid dude?
his-
No.
Will
I
he
mean-
tell you to sit your ass down?
Yeah.
Oh,
and you
no.
would like it. And you would like it. And you would submit. Okay, and then you would
You see?
submit.
There you
And
go.
would you
Well, she
submit?
just did. She just did.
And would
Yeah,
you,
he
you
does, though.
would.
See?
He is. He's trying.
All power to Hefe. This is exactly why we
Listen,
needed a man on this
we
show.
gonna
All
talk-
power to Hefe.
I just told you.
He just
He
said
gonna
it.
be the one.
That's
He
it.
gonna be the
That's-
one you get be like.
I asked my question.
And
I
that
just
day
need
when you
those
start
questions.
acting
I
a
need
fool,
little
like-
logic.
I told you.
I just need a little logic.
Got
I
your
agree.
ass.
I'm 100% on Hefe team. I'm so sorry, but I just needed you to say those things. I needed to ask those questions.
What?
And that's it. It's a wrap. He right, and he got it. And he didn't even need to ask those questions. But I'm so like I need to hear it, see it, feel it type person.
Now.
I'm thinking because
So-
I'm like,
Nah,
telling you.
he called it out. That's it. It's a wrap. That's it. I agree.
If he could tell
I
you
agree
that,
because you agree
and
to
listen to me,
that I
and listen
asked.
to me. You see the difference is with the other dude.
yeah.
Okay, if he told you to sit down, you be like, get out of here. But this nigga, but this nigga,
be like,
you
yo.
be like, a bubble goes off of him. Well, should I sit my ass down?
Yep.
Yeah, he be like, yo, he'll look at, like if me and her, if I'm talking, getting, he'd be like, he give that look like, who you think you're talking to? And I just be like, all right.
Wow.
I think I went a little too far. There you go.
He'd be like, what? I'd be like, all right.
There you go.
But the other one, I'd be like,
Watch it.
I think if you're gonna take your
He
ass,
said
home.
Watch it.
It was fun, y'all.
Yeah.
That was fun. Not
It
gonna
was.
lie.
I
But
enjoyed myself.
That is something to take into consideration. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
But
mean-
I just feel like I was with a lame ass nigga for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I stayed in that relationship for a long time is because, you know, it was my kid. I was trying to think like, you know, the splitting up, because he was just so used to having his mother and father in the same household.
Right.
Like to break that up, how would that affect him? So I think I kind of like sit there and took,
You kind
like,
of fell into that.
because it wasn't even really like I was in love. Cause honestly, that nigga, I never was in love with him, and I could really say that.
So
now,
you
like,
really
I
was trying to
never-
just do it for like
It
the
was
family.
just- yeah,
But that's the
because
thing you could never
yeah.
really do. Because even with my first daughter's mother, I thought so too. It was like we was always
Yeah.
doing like the break up the makeup, break up the
'cause
makeup.
I wasn't in love with that nigga. It was just like, you know, certain things I was just trying to be around for the kid, and then, you know, it was
Right.
it was care there. He
Right.
got in his little situation. I was trying to help him out, but you know, at a point I was just like, nigga, get your ass, book your flight, get your ass up out of here.
Yeah.
You gone.
I hate
Fed
you.
up and fed up.
And but you see, you got to get to that point though.
Yeah.
You got to get there.
That's right.
That's
You know
what
what I'm
I
saying?
was just like, you know what, nigga, you gotta go because you blocking my growth. The next nigga right here waiting.
He was a saboteur. You know what I call them type of niggas? Them type of people. They're saboteurs. They're like terrorists.
Yeah,
they come in your life and they try to sabotage what the hell you got going on.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
When a woman's fed up, bro.
Yeah, it was just like at that point I was like, I didn't even care about helping you no more. It's just like, nah, you ain't even worth being here for my kid.
Nigga, it's time for you to bust a move, nigga.
Yeah. And that's the best way
Bust
you can be and embrace that, liberate that. I'm telling you. Because thank God that you were able to see it and you didn't have to deal with it the rest of your life. Thank God you got a whiff of it early.
It'll take time, but it'll come.
For sure.
It is. But this episode was a good episode.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, excellent.
Excellent. Today was a little rocky, but it ended up being amazing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It ended up being very amazing.
Excellent.
I think we touched the surface on a very good topic.
Yeah.
You know,
it started off air, carried on air, so it was awesome.
Oh yeah. And then you know we missing this fight, man.
I know.
Yeah, so we gotta wrap this thing.
You talking about the Grisolio, whatever.
Grisolio, nah. We talking about Adrian Bronner and
Bronner.
I think his name is Vargas.
Yeah, Vargas.
Yeah.
10:30.
Yeah. So it's time for us to wrap this up. Like Hefe, Lady Love, y'all have
Yes.
anything else y'all wanted to add to this episode?
Nope,
Just want to say, go ahead. I had absolutely great fun. Want to just tell everybody, keep tuning in, keep listening. We got a lot more content coming, and we hope and expect everybody to contact us, tell us how we doing, how we sound, and what else more you like to hear.
Hit us up on Twitter, Raising Kings PC. Hit us up on YouTube, Raising Kings Podcast, SoundCloud, Raising Kings Podcast, iTunes, Raising Kings Podcast, Google Play, Raising Kings Podcast. Right. And we created an IG page, Raising Kings Podcast on IG and on Facebook. Yes. So make sure we got everything lined up for y'all to hit us up. Y'all can hit us up on the Gmail, Raising Kings Podcast at gmail.com with any topic ideas. If you want to just comment on, any of our episodes or you just show love, hit us up there. You can also hit us up on Facebook Messenger. Right. We're gonna respond.
That's right.
We're gonna respond because it comes right to the phone.
Yep.
And I'm gonna respond.
Absolutely.
And if she doesn't, I will. And if I won't,
yes, Hefe will.
Yes.
Exactly. So we want to appreciate y'all because guess what? We've been up there. We haven't reached number 1, but we've peaked to number 5, and I really appreciate the viewers. We're gonna keep on pushing out this amazing content for your ears, keep on doing what we need to do to keep on bringing in, capturing more you viewers.
Yes.
And listen, mommies, fathers, tell a friend. They friend could tell a friend.
Right.
You all could tell friends, share it, post it, like it, and just
give us some love.
Grow this Raising Kings podcast trend up, man.
Yes.
We need you guys. We need you guys to keep on spreading the word. You know what I'm saying? Keep on spreading the word.
All right.
Yeah, keep on spreading the word. But again, let me go through it. Raising Kings Podcast at gmail.com. Raising Kings PC on Twitter. Search Raising Kings Podcast, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and Google Play. And you could just tune in, listen to the episodes. Make sure you go back. Start from number 1 all the way to number 14.
See the progression. See the progression.
You're
going to hear how the whole intro came about. Because it's there.
It is.
Y'all going to hear when we was going through creating this intro. And it just came organically and that became an intro.
Right.
You're going to hear how we introduced Hefe into it. And it's been amazing having that male point of view on the show.
We're so balanced. We're so in sync.
Go through,
trying to do what it do.
We love it. Listen, like, subscribe, share. Tell a friend, tell your mama, tell your daddy, grandparents, tell everybody who have kids to tune into the Raising Kings podcast.
Right.
Remember, I told you this is the hottest podcast in the nation.
That's
so get hit to it ASAP. We got
and
the merch coming soon.
Yes, don't forget. We're going to be giving away a spa day, guys.
Yes, spa day, Brazilian, something like that.
Yes, spa day, Brazilian wax, whatever you want, whatever.
A Brazilian wax with a massage.
Yeah, we're going to try and do it nice for the mothers. Mother's Day's coming up anyway. Why not?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's true.
Why not? Let's do it.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. That's absolutely right. So just
like
tune
and
in.
share. We'll put it on there.
Yeah.
I learned something new. Brazilian.
We're going to come up with something. We're going to, whoever is the first to hit us up, Raising Kings, any one of our handles, we're going to give that out to you guys.
But you also have to mention wax or Brazilian.
Yes.
Either or.
Wax, Brazilian, something like that.
Right.
Something.
pertaining to or submission pertaining to
I may go with
podcast
you. I may go with you because I kind of need a little touch up now too. So we probably gonna.
I'll be there in the next 4 weeks. It should be every 4 weeks. I have to exfoliate in 10 days. Oh. Yes, with brown sugar and milk and honey and some good stuff.
Oh my God.
Wow. Keep that skin nice and
that's right.
fresh.
So he could just lay down there, just
be like,
just lay down there, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep in it. Just go to sleep in it.
It's scrumptious.
Said it's scrumptious.
That's right. We put in all this extra work for you guys.
That's
so
right.
Enjoy it.
Okay. All right.
That's right.
All
but
right.
yeah, this concludes this week's episode of the Raising Kings podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
This is the checkout. My name is Sassy.
And it's your girl, Lady Love.
And this is Hefe Pepe.
Yeah.
And we up out of here. Thanks for tuning in. We out.
Good night.